I made a
Hello,
noise.
hello everyone. Welcome to Roll Check Die. My name is Aiden Chan, Dungeon Master and composer for this motley crew of nerds. So before we begin, let's go around and each of you introduce yourselves. You know what you do, your name, and then a brief description slash backstory, as much as you want to reveal about your characters. So we'll start on the bottom left with Ariel.
Me.
Yep.
Hi, I'm Ariel. I am a master's student at the moment, playwriting and screenwriting with television focus. So that is what I do when I'm not being a nerd, although this is creatively stimulating, so it kind of counts as homework, I would say. Um, and my character is Bruiga, and I am the tank of the group, the Goliath Barbarian. And Bruiga really loves sea animals, stabbing and cutting people into lots of pieces in a gruesome way, and sausages.
She loves her sausages.
Oh,
She
yeah, she
really
really
does.
does. Oh, she loves sausages. They're the best thing ever.
All right, we'll move on to Harriet.
That's about it.
Yeah, so I'm Harriet. I am an actor. So I've been kind of just been doing as much work as possible at the moment. My character is Cliffertan. She is of Welsh descent. So the accent kind of comes with it.
Welsh.
She is Welsh. She's actually directly descended from Nemu, who's the Lady of the Lake. Kind of, she's got that vibe, which is
Yeah.
The elf who basically was able to charm people to death.
Yeah.
So she has the charm. She thinks she has the charm. She's a little bit clumsy at times, but she's working on it. And yeah,
Okay.
she decided to run away from her parents. Yeah, basically,
Cool.
she decided to join this group of motley people, and that's kind of where we're at.
Yep. All right, Joe.
Hi guys. Sorry about the bad internet connection from my part, just so you know. My name is Joe. I'm also an actor. I'm studying at Stella Adler in New York City. Yeah, my character is Medbor. He's a dragonborn sorcerer who is very short-tempered and often a bit of a dick. In fact, he's gotten on most everyone's nerves once in a while. Even though he's also saved everyone's asses once in a while as well. It's true. It's true.
Sure. Yeah, whatever.
As a child, his village was attacked and he was sold into slavery, and therefore has a tremendous distrust of humans. He also really likes to play with fire.
Well, you're in for a treat.
And that's Medbor.
Cool. Awesome. So, just a couple of housekeeping rules before we begin. This is a one-shot, but it will play into the main series when it starts. These first, like, 2 or 3 episodes will be one-shots, and it's just sort of a prequel, sort of, you know, dip your toe in the water sort of deal. So, hope you guys enjoy. Stick around. Be active on chat. I have chat pulled up, so I'll be responding, maybe, hopefully. But for those of you who don't want to be on chat and or you know just want to watch this as a freebie, you can go ahead and holler at me on Twitter. It's at Aiden Chen, spelled AIDENCHAN, and let us begin. So, the three of you are part of a mercenary group. And when I say mercenary, I mean mercenaries, spies, assassins, all that good stuff. The three of you have been tasked with safeguarding and escorting a shipment of goods from a city called Vale Aloran to the province, or rather kingdom, of Halvansk. So you're on a ship right now. It's a galley-styled ship, so there's rows and rows seats where the crew members are sort of rowing the oars. The ship itself is quite big. It's about, I'd say, 60 feet long at least, and some footage wide, like 20, maybe 30 feet wide. There are multiple decks as far as you know, and right now there's a captain-like figure standing at the not the bow, but the back. My ship terms are a little foggy, but sort of standing at the back. The bosun on the wheel. And they're both sort of looking out into the distance. You know there are personnel under deck as well. But as you guys are sort of standing on deck, being not participating in the duties on board, the captain addresses the crew. You guys are. Let me show you guys a map real quick. So. You guys are setting sail from Vale Aloran. So you're about here right now. There's land on either side of you. And you can see you're going at a good, I'd say 7. There's a good wind, and plus the rowing, you're going at a good like 5 to 7 knots right now.
Do we know how long the journey will is estimated?
About 2 weeks. Yeah, but we'll skip over a lot of the time.
Okay.
Yeah. Not that you're supposed to know, but just to put you at ease. Okay. So the captain sort of addresses the crew. Right. Listen up, gents. She is a human female. No, actually a high elf female, though she's got a bit of a tan going on for a high elf, but her blonde hair is sort of tied up in a ponytail, and she wears like a hat, but it's not like like a tricorn hat. It's more like a medium-size Barbosa hat. That makes sense. No feathers though. She's not fancy like that. Yeah, she's just got very simple leather attire, and yeah, she's to the untrained eye. She does not look very captain-like, but yeah. So she's addressing the men. Right, listen up, gents. You're all capable men, are you not? And yet, the old moneybags up the hill still hired us a merry band of bodyguards. Well, what say you we give these sand crawlers a reason to jump ship, eh? And that's when the crew, as they're rowing, are just like, yeah. One of the crew members sort of leans up against you guys, looking at you, sort of not quizzically, but also sort of trying to intimidate you, and just sort of looks each one of you in the eye, saying, "You lot are gonna get so bored. Twiddling your thumbs ain't nothing to be done but shit. Wait, what? Ain't nothing to be done but sit around. Shit around. Sit around. Ain't nothing gonna happen." And he continues rowing with his fellow crewmates. So, is there anything you want to do? Anything you want to say before we set off?
Well, I don't know what he's talking about, but he doesn't know what a boat's like with me on it.
If nothing happens, we're gonna make something happen, ain't we?
Are you saying that to each other, or are you saying that to him?
I'm saying that to Bariga. And I'm not trying to keep it quiet. Like,
yeah, I'm saying it loud.
Okay.
Just have to find someone else to fucking, dunno, kill or something.
Human dick.
Whatever.
As soon as you say those things, another crew member, a dwarvish one on your other side, just goes. It spits in front of you guys. A nice green-yellow glob of snot just on the floor.
I turn to the dwarf and I say to him, "You don't want to see what happens when I do that."
Oh, I think I have a pretty good idea. And if you're gonna get paid, you're probably gonna have to do your job and fucking protect me.
Oh, that's right. We're supposed to protect that. I forgot.
Little dwarf, you see, you're so small I might not be able to see you in order to protect you.
Continues rowing.
Do you want some sausage? I offer him sausage.
I don't want
I've got a bit.
sausage, you.
I've got a bit.
I mean, sausage, you. And he looks up at you. Holy shite. You're a big woman, aren't you?
Thank you.
He just like continues rowing, just staring off in the distance, like contemplating just how huge you actually are.
He's nice, isn't he? I like him.
All right. Anything else, or y'all good?
We're good for now.
Okay.
For Sliff.
So
She's quietly seething about the comments.
I eat the sausage I offered him. Too late.
So the captain sort of leans on the awning, on you know, just before the wheel. She's like, "You lot done? All right, all right. Full canvas!" And a couple of the crewmates up top, as you look up on the masts, sort of just, you know, salute and say, "Aye, aye, Captain!" And they let loose the sails, which fall down. You know, with it's a little loud, and it's just and instantly catches the wind, and you feel the ship lurch forward as you begin going quite fast. The men haul in their oars, and you begin to sail. I say about a week passes with no incident whatsoever. You know, the crew are a little apprehensive of your presence, but generally they're what's the word? They're not looking for trouble. Yeah. So about a week passes, and you...
I'm surprised we've gone a week with no trouble.
Yeah. You make it to about here. So you're trying to get here, and about a week passes, and you're about here. So you're entering the border of the sort of Halvansk waters, and it's say about 100 feet, no, about 200 feet ahead of you guys. You see a sort of a thin veil of mist on the horizon. It's about early afternoon. No, not early. Early evening, late afternoon. The sun is just setting. So on one side of the sky, is orange, and the other side is, you know, a nice dark purpley blue. So yeah, what do you want to do?
Am I imagining that? Does anyone else see mist? It's like, is that normal?
Looks proper romantic to me.
Do you think we should tell the captain?
Nah.
Where is she?
She's.
Can we see the captain?
No, she's under deck right now. The bosun is steering though.
So can Sliff go up to the bosun?
Sure.
Are we really
What's the
going
guy in the
towards that
crow's nest
mist?
doing?
Wait, what?
What's the guy in the crow's nest doing? Has he not seen the mist? Is he asleep?
Roll insight. Meanwhile, Cliff, you're asking the bosun, right?
Yeah. So, have you not seen that over there? Don't you want to maybe do a bit of a turn around, see if we can avoid it in some way?
I see the mist. And that's where we need to go. It's always misty there.
Looks a bit dangerous. Not gonna lie to you.
Well, if any trouble comes our way, we've got a little something we like to call an insurance policy, and he sort of like half pulls out his cutlasses, and, you know, just sheathes it.
And how do I roll insight? What do I need to roll?
Insight is intelligence, I believe. Let me just check real quick. Insight is it's wisdom. So you roll d20, add your wisdom modifier.
Yeah, wisdom.
Sorry, what's my? Sorry, modifier.
D20, wisdom modifier.
Wisdom modifier. Okay. Wisdom modifier is +1. Okay. I got 16.
16. The dude in the crow's nest is asleep.
Wake him up.
From what you can tell, he's he's an elf. He's very lanky and tallish. His feet are sort of sticking out of the end of the crow's nest, and you can just sort of hear a really light snoring, just like a really, to you it's sort of cute. It's like
Right.
Joe, has Medball told us this, or are we still in the?
I'm going to tell you this now. I'm going to be like, that fucker's asleep. That's why we didn't hear anything about the fog. I'm going to go wake him up.
Okay.
That elf lesson.
What do you?
On that note, can I can I use my slippers of spider walking?
Sure. Go ahead and make a. Does it give you advantage or just?
Hang on, let me get it up quickly.
Or does it just straight up say, oh, you can walk on walls and ceilings?
It says I can walk on walls and ceilings and upside down and shit.
Okay, all right. So no roll. You just start climbing up the mast with.
First of all, I kind of want to jump on Medball first and kind of wink at him as
Okay, give me an acrobatics check.
The...
Give me an acrobatics check.
Oh my god, natural 20!
Okay, you jump.
First of the day.
You jump up 1 foot, landing on square on Medbor's head. You kick off and you land a good 15 feet up the mast.
I look down and just say, "Too slow, mate."
You begin climbing the mast. It's not the tallest ship mast you've seen. This isn't one of the biggest ships you've ever been on or seen. So it's a good I'd say 40 feet total. So you're about halfway there. You climb the rest of the way, and you reach the crow's nest with ease. You find the let me see. You find the elf just laying on the crow's nest, his head propped up on one end, his feet dangling out the other, just snoring and looking as blissful as can be.
Can I give him a kick?
Okay. Go ahead and roll attack.
If you don't, I'm gonna fucking beat the shit out of him.
8 in general. Wait, I don't need to add anything to it.
No, you don't add anything.
No, just 8. Yeah.
8. Okay. You sort of stomp on him pretty much. The angle is weird, so you end up stomping on him square in the stomach. Nothing happens. He sort of rolls a little bit over, gets a little bit uncomfortable, rolls back to where he was, and
kick him in the bollocks. Yeah, it was Medball from down below. Kick him in the bollocks.
I'll second that.
I roll.
Waiting for wherever I am.
I roll my eyes and go, "You have to do everything yourself here." Can I look out and see if I can see anything in the mist?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and roll perception. Yeah, at this point you're about 100 feet now. You've
18.
18.
Wait, plus, hang on. Was my proficiency available? I think I'm. Yeah. So yeah, 18, 19, 20, 21.
21. Great. So you from your angle, looking down the mist, it doesn't look as thick as it does when you're looking at it horizontally. You see, in the last throes of daylight, you see some shadows in the water that, to the untrained eye, looks like waves, but this is clearly something else. The waves seem to be moving in a particular pattern and not quite as random as you would expect.
Shit. I shout down to the others and I say, I can see something.
What is it?
I don't know. It seems, it just, something doesn't seem right about this.
Very helpful.
At this point, the bosun who has heard you sort of shouts up. And you'll be a little bit more specific. Not very helpful, isn't it?
Well, it looks like maybe there might be some rocks because the waves seem to be moving in some different way. I'm not quite sure. I mean, I don't do this for a living, so...
Rocks, all right. What bearing? And he begins turning. But he's just looking up at you expectantly and turning really slowly. What bearing?
Can I do some kind of check? I don't know what.
To do what?
I don't know, to look at it, because I like kind of grew up on a boat, so maybe I would.
Okay.
maybe
Yeah.
about
Okay. You
waves.
can. Well, okay. So you would. I'd ask you to roll perception with advantage, but because you're looking at the mist horizontally, I would cancel out the advantage because that would have imposed disadvantage. So just roll perception.
If I explained to Bruiga what it is, maybe would she be able to do like an intelligence check or something? No, like if she knows what it is. No, not intelligence. But I mean, like if she
I don't know. You can try. You can certainly try.
Okay.
You can certainly try.
Me as well. I'll roll a check as well.
Okay. Go ahead and roll perception with disadvantage though, Medbor.
Yeah.
Did you live on a boat?
Yes, now that you've asked me.
Randomly. That was such a metagame shit.
I feel like I would have mentioned it before.
You guys know each other.
Like,
you guys know each other, so yeah.
Yeah, no, we know.
Yeah. That's admissible.
Both of life on a boat. Yeah.
Have you ever seen the waves moving like that? They're kind of like they're going against the grain, and it looks like there might be something shadowy in front of us, but it's not a boat, I don't think. But do you have any idea?
Let's find out if I do.
All right. Wait. What you roll for perception though?
I hadn't rolled. I was waiting.
Oh, okay. Okay, fine. In that case, roll nature.
Is it a D20 we roll?
Nature.
Yeah, it's a D20.
Okay.
Nature. I am not. That's intelligence. That's gonna be like that's.
I got a 1.
I got a 0.
0.
I got a 3. -3. 0.
Joe, you don't see shite. Bruiga, you don't remember shit.
Can I try kicking?
Yeah, you're trying to remember like if you've seen anything like this, and in doing so, you just begin looking out into the distance and just trying to see if anything will
I remember waves. Like there were waves.
Anytime now.
So
no, we had waves.
So go ahead and roll perception.
Aiden.
Yeah.
Aiden, can I roll a check to see if I know anything about the particular area we're in?
Are you from? Do you have history with the sea?
Through some of my travels, I may have. I've been a bounty hunter for a long time.
Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll nature, but with disadvantage. But Ariel,
17.
you 17. Okay.
17. Yeah.
Baruga, what'd you roll for perception?
Perception is 16.
16. Okay. Give me a sec. So Joe, Medbor. What was it? 17. Okay. You know of a plethora of intelligent and semi-intelligent peoples and beings that live off the coast in varying distances from the land. From what Cliff is describing, it could very well just be a hunting squad of mer people to perhaps a something more sinister. It could very well also be just a pod of whales. You don't know.
I tell all this to everyone else.
Okay. As for Bruiga, you look into the mist, and you do. While you don't see anything in the water, seeing as it's so thick, you do notice that the mist seems to be approaching the ship a lot more quicker now.
Great.
Guys,
Can
the
I
mist is trying to like get up on us.
can I
Just so
kick
you
the guy
know.
in the balls that are next to you again?
Sure. Go ahead and roll
Try
attack.
to. 9.
9. Okay.
Yeah.
You kick him in the balls.
Got like balls of steel.
Go ahead. Go ahead and
He
roll.
loves it.
Go ahead and roll damage.
He's into it.
Wait, what should I roll for damage?
Roll 1d4.
Okay.
Are you proficient in ball kicking?
I should be. I think Cliff should be.
Maybe I'll homebrew
2.
that mechanic. 2? Okay.
2.
You
Sorry guys, I had a bit of a technological mishap. Can you bring me up to speed on what's happening now?
She's kicking someone in the balls.
Yep, she's kicking the dude
I'm
in the
just
balls.
kicking, the guy.
Good.
Yeah, so okay, so you stomp down on his bollocky region.
Stomp. He stomped down.
It's
Wake up!
he's well padded down there. It doesn't quite
Oh my
give.
God!
However, as you sort of yell, "Wake up!" you do notice one of his eyes is open, and he's just casually looking at you. Yes.
He's so into it. Like, he is loving this.
He's an elf.
Pervert.
He's looking up at you with one eye, just like, "Yes, can I help you?"
Have you been actually looking out at what we're going towards? Because it looks a little bit creepy, not gonna lie.
That's not my job. I'm the quartermaster. I come up here to sleep.
But you're doing nothing.
It's my
Get the fuck out of
downtime.
the crow's nest then!
Look,
Who the
I don't
fuck
know
is
much
that?
about the waves, and we don't know much about what's going on, but can you please have a look and tell me? Because otherwise I'll kick you in the balls again, and it'll be 3 times harder this
Right.
time.
Normally that's the bosun's job, but to humor you, fine. And he's just sort of like turns around like really nonchalantly and just looks through the banisters of the crow's nest. Looks like we got some mist. Get your fog lights lit.
He's a fucking genius, he is.
Thank you.
Well done.
I'm
Well
gonna
done.
switch, bro.
We saw that, but can you actually look a little bit further? Because I properly will like rip your balls off. I mean, I'm pretty proficient in that.
He gives you the up down. All right. Go ahead and roll persuasion.
Yes.
Don't make me come up there.
Is that charm as well? Shit. Persuasion. Oh, yes, I'm proficient in it too. So 10, 11, 12 total.
12. Okay.
Yeah. Wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be.
Oof. He looks at you. Yeah. All right. And he just like slumps back down and closes his eyes.
No!
What a prick!
Okay, can I roll an intimidation roll and tell him that if he doesn't start cooperating, I'm going to come up there and turn his face into what might look something along the lines of Freddy Krueger.
Ooh, I'm so scared. Also, who's Freddy Krueger? I've never heard of him.
Can I roll an intimidation?
Go ahead and roll intimidation.
Okay, 1 sec, because I'm proficient in it as well.
Great.
Do I add a modifier to it?
Charisma.
Oh, yay, okay, cool. So that's 16.
16, okay. Oh. As he sort of goes, who's Freddy Krueger? Never heard of him before. All right. You see him get up and sort of just lean gingerly over the banister. I just see mist. Oh, hold on. What is that? Shanks! As he calls down to the bosun, the bosun's like, who's steering. Aye! I've got something on 30 degrees. What? 30 degrees. Alright. Adjusting course, and he starts turning the wheel. The ship begins to veer off to the left a little bit. The quartermaster, the elf. In this light, he looks like an elf, but I guess to you, Cliff, you can instantly tell he's a dark elf.
I don't like dark elves.
He looks up at you and goes, "Happy now? Right. What's a man got to do to get a little bit of sleep around here?" And he slumps back down and attempts once more to nod off.
I really want to resist, but I'm not gonna. Can I please just grab him by the hair and pull him up and say, "You're gonna do your job"?
Okay. Go ahead.
I'm proud of you, Harriet.
Go ahead and roll intimidation.
Oh, wait. So I had charisma to that, right?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh dear.
One.
Oh wait, because I'm lucky.
Are you
Can I
gonna
use a
use
lucky
it?
roll?
Yeah, are you gonna use it?
Yeah, I'm gonna use it.
Okay.
Fucking yeah, because he's a dark elf, and I think. Cool. So 17 plus charisma, right? 18 plus. And then what do I add to it? Intimidate. I'm not proficient in that. So yeah, 18.
18. Okay. You grab him by the scruff of his hair. You, because you're looking for it, instantly see that it's gray and like lighter. Whereas in this light, to anyone else, he would just look like any other elf with his pointy ears. But you grab him by the scruff of his hair and pull him up. He's like, "Oi, oi, 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 oi! What? What do you want?"
Say, I don't like dark elves, and I especially don't like you because you are not doing your job. Now have a fucking look out there and tell me what you see, or we're all gonna die.
I'm really warming to you.
You're a little racist, aren't you? All right.
Yeah.
He sort of like tries to pat your hand. Can I do my job as you so asked me?
Yes, you better. And then with that, Cliff just kind of, with her spider slippers, kind of jumps off and shimmies down the pole, if possible.
All right. You shimmy down the pole, and you see him sort of leaning over the banister a little bit more.
I fist pump Chris.
Oi, Shanks. Bogey's gone. Readjust course. What? I said the bogey is gone. And what? Elves. As the bosun readjusts and the ship goes back to the right. What are you gonna do?
Who wants something a beer?
I ignore his comment. I think can we go to the front of the ship?
Sure.
Well, I want to go to the front of the ship.
You go to the front of the ship.
So,
and
yeah. And can I do a perception, see if I can see anything else? I mean,
sure.
Is that can I see into the water at all, or is it just mist?
At this point, you are now just entering the mist. So go ahead and roll perception with disadvantage.
How am I feeling, Aiden? Do I miss anything?
Nope. You're good.
Okay.
Yeah, I wait. Oh wait, I've got my proficiency. So 8 total.
8.
Yeah.
You look into the mist and nothing. It's just gray. Like
so great.
There's just gray. You can't even see the stars above you at this point.
Ah, can I? Actually, I don't know whether I want to use my spell slot. Because I could do primeval awareness.
It's up to you.
Nah, I'm not going to.
Okay.
I think whatever we're going into, I don't think we can avoid it, to be quite fair.
Okay. Anyone else want to do anything?
I'll roll a perception as well.
All right.
Do I add a modifier to that?
Perception is wisdom.
Oh, cool! I got a +1. Yay! Okay. I didn't have that before. Okay. Oh, 5.
5. As the entirety of the ship enters the mist, all you see is just the gray brushing past you. It's like walking through steam at the moment. Like all you see is your immediate surroundings. I would say at this point you can't even see Cliff at the front of the ship right now.
So we're in it. Shit.
Can I just take my sword out?
Sure. At this point, as you do that, the captain emerges from under deck, and she looks over to the bosun. What's going on?
You want to be careful who you put in the crow's nest, Captain.
She just looks at you like with the uttermost disdain, and then as she turns around to ignore you / talk to the bosun more, she goes, "That man saved many a life. You better respect him."
When he's awake, you mean? When he's awake, you mean?
You'd be surprised what he can do. And she turns around to the bosun and continues speaking to him quietly. I'm going to have everyone roll perception with disadvantage.
Do I also have disadvantage because we're covered in mist?
Actually, yeah, also disadvantaged.
Damn.
Sorry.
I wouldn't have been to this place before, would I? Wherever we are?
No.
I'm like, yeah. That was
I got a 13.
13, okay.
Yeah.
Cliff?
Sorry. Hang on. 16.
16, okay. Bree?
1.
1.
Oh wait, do I add anything to that?
Guys, I've seen mist. That's it.
Wait, what do I add, Aiden?
Wisdom.
Yeah, so I got 17 and wait, proficiency. It's perception, right? Sorry.
Yeah, perception.
Yeah. So 17, 18, so 20.
20.
Total.
Okay.
My rolls are not good. 0 to 1.
Wait, Medbor, what'd you roll again?
13.
13? Okay. Medbor and Bruiga, you two see shit. It is completely gray at this point.
Look at all this shit.
All you see is just the wood of the ship around you. You hear the muffled grunts of the crew. The crew who have now begun to row. You hear the sort of rope being drawn as some of the crew are also starting to stow away the masts. And you all feel the ship sort of slowly slowing down. Cliff, however, you see some undulations in the light in the mist. It's not all uniformly gray now.
Where are these undulations?
They're sort of everywhere. You see like little splashes of shadows here and there.
Okay.
And they sort of come in and out. Some of them seem you swear some of them seem to be moving horizontally across your vision before disappearing again.
Does this make me feel uneasy?
I don't know. Does it make you feel uneasy?
I think it does, yeah. I'm gonna move back from the front of the ship.
Okay.
And kind of stay by the mast because I want to be ready to get up there if I need to.
As you turn around and you start moving back to the back of the ship, you hear to your right just a quick and then splish.
Does everyone else hear it or is it just me?
Just you.
Guys!
Yeah. What's up?
I just heard something. Can I go and explore to see what it is? I want to see if someone died. Like, was it on the ship that I heard it?
Yeah, you heard it on the ship. To your right.
Okay.
I'll come with you.
Can I roll a perception to check for if I can see what it is?
Sure. Actually,
On the
go
ship.
ahead and roll investigation.
Investigation.
And Medbor, you wouldn't have heard this unless Cliff told you, like, where to go.
Never mind.
19
Okay.
plus investigation 10 yeah, so 19 total.
19.
Yep.
You walk a little ways down the ship and you notice that one of the seats on one of the oars is missing. Like not the seat itself, it's just empty. The crewmate next to that empty seat is just rowing, but isn't really paying much mind.
Can I ask him if he saw anything?
So what?
Your crew member has gone.
Oh. I don't think he was always there. You know we rotate ships, right?
Right.
Yeah. And he continues rowing.
I'm gonna go to Bruiga and Medbor and just can I go to? Are they they're at the front, right?
The back, well, backish, where the wheel is.
So.
The hell.
Okay, I'm gonna stay by them. I'm gonna go to the mast, stay by the mast, but
Okay.
I'm gonna say to them, I'm gonna shout to them and say, guys, I think we should be prepared for battle. I think I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Done.
As you say that,
You've been watching Star Wars again.
Wait, what?
What is that?
Yeah, what is that?
I have a bad feeling about this.
Ha ha ha. But yeah, as you say, finish saying that, you hear behind you, only you, Cliff, you hear behind you another.
Can I tell? Is it an arrow shot? Can I tell that? Does it sound? Does it like? To me, does it sound like that? Because
roll me an investigation with an advantage.
Okay, so 16. Yeah, 16 total.
16. Okay.
Yeah.
You don't hear the sort of whistling of the arrow, so to your knowledge, it's not an arrow.
So these motherfuckers are on the boat. Okay, I'm going up the mast.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna just ensconce myself up there for a bit. And can I roll a perception to see if I can see anything on the boat?
Sure. You climb up the mast again. The dark elf is now sleeping again.
Bastard.
As you look down on the mist, it's not quite as thin as it once was, but still thinner than if you were in the thick of it. And you see, you can sort of see the shadows of all the crew members and Bariga and Medbor and the captain and the bosun sort of in their relative positions. But then you see other slightly larger shadows sort of flitting about across the ship.
Are they faster than like a normal humanoid?
Yes, they are.
Guys, I think you should come up here. Shout down to Bariga and Medbor. There's definitely something on the ship, and I think you might be safer if you gained some ground and came up here instead.
At this point,
I turn to the captain and say, I would advise you to retreat into your quarters. This might get ugly.
If there's anything going on, as she draws her cutlass, I can deal with myself.
I like you.
I shrug and say, your funeral, and then climb up towards Harriet. I forgot her name.
Can I aim at the shadows with my arrow, or are they too far away? Are they?
Oh well, you can aim at them, but they're going in and out of the ship.
They're too fast.
Like really.
Oh right,
quickly.
okay.
Yeah.
Aiden,
so they're actually coming.
Yeah.
Are there any torches lit?
No.
None at all. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, there's some light coming out from underdeck, but that's about the only light source.
No worries. Okay, I'm gonna climb up.
Okay. Roll me an athletics check.
D20.
Yeah.
Any modifiers for that?
Strength.
Okay.
How high up is it?
It's about 40 feet.
15.
15. I say you get about halfway up before you feel the burn building up in your muscles, and you sink your claws into your dragonborn claws into the wood and just sort of stay there for a while. Just trying to regain energy. Bariga, what are you doing?
Well, I don't really want to go super high up because then I'll just be so far out of the action I won't be able to get to anything.
Okay.
Maybe I could just climb up a little bit, see if I could see anything.
Okay. Roll me.
Just go meet Metbor.
Roll me a athletics as well. Cliff, at this point, you hear, you see one of the flitting shadows sort of stop momentarily before you hear as it disappears again.
Do I see what it did, like who it did that to, or not?
You see the shadow sort of move to one of the...
Below me.
Yeah, below you.
Okay.
Move to one of the crew members before you hear that sound, and then it disappears.
Okay, can I see if Bruig is in any danger? Can I see if there are any shadows near her?
Go ahead and roll perception.
I got a 22 athletics.
Oh, nice. Okay, so you just grab onto the mast, just, you know, monkey climbing it, no problem. And before long, you're about 20 feet up, and you know, right on Medbor's ass.
Okay, so I don't really need to do the perception anymore.
What's your roll?
Do you think maybe we should
I rolled 13. Wait, I rolled 17 total.
17. Okay.
Yeah.
As you're sort of looking more and more at these shadows, you're beginning to see that they look humanoid, slightly larger, about Bruiga's size, but with what looks like tails, almost like Medbor's.
Oh god, my fucking family, isn't it? It's fucking caught up with me.
Family drama.
Mom, Dad.
Do you call that out?
Do you actually say that?
Mommy, Daddy, is it you killing all my crew members?
No, I don't call that out, but I do call out. Could someone sound the fucking alarm?
That's a good idea.
At this point, there's no response.
Guys? Captain?
No response.
We are fucked. We are so fucked.
Is
the elf guy, the dark elf, is he still up with us?
You know, yeah, he's up there, but he's sleeping.
Fuck's sake.
Am I next to him? Am I up that high?
Yeah.
Or am I just...
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah. I'm next to him. Okay. Can I send him down?
Throw him down.
No, I'm not. I'm not that mean. I'm not gonna.
Where was the captain? Was she near wherever we just were?
Yeah. She was talking to the bosun at the wheel.
Can I see any? Can I see the shadows? Like, are they? Can I aim at them? Are they still enough to aim at them, or are they still dashing everywhere?
They're dashing everywhere right now. They're okay. I'd say at this point they're dashing everywhere, but they're stopping more often, and you hear more like.
Okay, they're killing everyone we're paid to protect. This is ridiculous.
We're
so bad at our jobs. We all ran away.
We're so screwed, guys. Oh my god.
I'll go back down and I'll look for the captain.
Okay.
Medbor, do you have any spells you can do, like to illuminate it a bit more down there? Or
That's
something?
why I was asking if there was any torches or fires lit, because I can brighten.
Okay.
If there are, if you can come up with some fire, I can make it really, really bright.
I don't have any.
Don't have any fire on me.
Sorry.
Oi, Ruben, you got any fire?
Fire.
Nah.
No.
So.
Okay. Wait. So you're going down, Medbor?
Yeah.
No. Ruben's going down. I'm still coming up.
Bruiga's going down. You go down and you land pretty much about 10 feet away from the wheel. It is abandoned. No one is there.
Bruga, what's down there?
A wheel.
Bruiga, go ahead. Roll perception for me real quick.
Me?
Yeah.
Not too terrible. I think I'm proficient in that. Yeah, I am. 19.
19. Okay. Yeah. As you sort of survey the area around you, you hear sort of like the clunk of wood. After a couple moments pass, you what looks like a crew member completely eviscerated, blood dripping down his neck. It bursts out of the mist. Help me! Before like you see a shadowy shape sort of just move across your sight before and he drops down dead on the deck. blood just pouring onto the wood.
Is that a reaction?
Yeah. No, I'm in character right now. Are you all right?
Just blood just continuing to pour out of his neck.
So no.
Hey, dude.
Right. Hey guys, you probably know this, but like this guy, I think he's dead. He hasn't said yes or no, but I don't know. There's a whole lot of blood from my past experiences. I would say he's a bit dead. And also there's like shadows, but you probably knew that. I'm just calling this up. Kind of rambling up.
Bruiga, what's going on? What's down inside the ship? Can you go down inside the ship? I mean, can you see
I didn't
anything?
think of that. Good idea.
Wait, I'm gonna go with you. I don't think you should go down there by yourself. This is
I'm
ridiculous.
fine.
Coming.
Sure. I mean, I'm fine, but like, whatever. You can come if you really want to.
So you.
I go into the ship.
Okay, and Medbor, you're sliding down the mast.
Yeah.
Okay, so you
Actually, do I see the dead guy?
Oh yeah, yeah. As soon as you land, you see the pool of blood, and the guys.
Does he have any weapons on him?
Are you luring him?
Hold on.
He has two hand axes.
Okay, I'm gonna use a new spell because I really want to use it.
All right.
It's my animate dead spell, which basically means that he's going to become my zombie friend.
Oh, great!
Friend.
Great. Okay. So.
Just meanwhile, I kind of take one look at the sleeping elf, and I'm kind of like on my own, like, fuck this, and I come down as well to meet them.
Okay. Yeah, and you also see the body, and Medbor looks like he's casting some.
Servant. If it's a power.
So does it just happen, or is there do you need a roll?
I'll read, hold on. The spell creates an undead servant. Choose a pile of bones or a corpse of a medium or small humanoid within range. Your spell imbues the target with a foul mimicry of life, raising it as an undead creature. The target becomes a skeleton or a zombie if you choose a corpse.
Right. Okay.
On each turn, you can use a bonus action to mentally command any creature you made with this spell if the creature is within 60 feet of you.
Cool. So you call upon your own internal powers, and you feel a bit of a warmth building up on your hands as you lay them on the corpse, and you sort of channel this energy into it. A couple moments pass, and the warmth on your hands pass, and then suddenly the body sort of sits up, blood still slowly trickling from its completely eviscerated neck, and it just sort of like looks at you with a blank stare. Just
Cliff's like, fuck this, and goes over to meet Marika.
I shall name him Bob. He shall take his axe and he shall come with us.
Hi, Bob.
at that point, he grabs one of his axes and shuffles like behind you.
So he's not dead. See, because I was wondering, and he didn't say either way, but now he's just walking around. He's ignoring me. Well, he's rude.
Bob
He
sort of
doesn't look
looks
very well.
looks over. Bob sort of looks over at Bruiga like
Got an answer?
before looking away.
Wait, but Bruiga.
You were right there, Bob. you were
Say
right.
hi.
You're all right.
You alright? Uh-oh.
Oh my God.
Joe's frozen. Oh, okay. You're back. You're good. Cool. Okay. So you guys
Yeah.
heading under deck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you
We'll
go
head under deck.
Awesome, Bob.
you go under deck, and it's sort of like a cannon sort of storage space, and it's a little shorter than the upper deck, to account for what looks like a room, at the front of the ship. You know, so there's a wall with a door. I'd say about 30 feet in front of you. It's completely empty.
Okay, can we go up to the door?
And there's a couple of lamps hanging from the support beams.
Can we go up to the door?
Sure. You go up to the door. The wood sort of creaking a little with each step.
I take one of the lamps so that we've got light everywhere we go.
Okay.
Can I put my ear up to the door and see if I can hear anything inside?
Roll investigation.
Two. Wait, I got. What did I have on top of that? I don't think it's gonna change anything. Two. It's two. Two
okay.
total.
You press your ear up against the door, and all you hear is just the creaking of the wood, and more. You start to hear. Actually, all of you start to hear like sort of
Above.
footsteps above, and more like just like thuds. Footsteps and thuds.
Okay. Can we? Is the door locked? Can we open the door?
The door is locked.
Can I try and kick it open? Actually, Bruiga, can you try and kick it open, please?
Yes.
Roll a strength check.
Strength? No, I'm super strong. +4. So that is 17.
17. Go ahead and roll damage.
What do I roll?
1d4 plus your strength modifier.
I finally have a D4 because I got new dice.
Nice.
Yay!
All I had were 6s before. And a 20. Wait. 4. Right?
Yeah,
this is the 4. This little triangle, and it's the one at the top.
Yeah, the pyramid.
Yeah.
It's a 4 plus 4. 8.
8. Okay.
Booyah!
You sort of square up with the door, and then
punch it.
And raise your arms, and then sort of like reverse fist bump in the air as you kick at the door. Your foot goes right through. The door isn't kicked down though.
So there's just a hole.
Yeah, your foot is now sort of just stuck in the hole in the door.
I just turn around and smile and do thumbs up.
Guys, do you want to send Bob in first so that if there are any traps or anything, Bob gets it?
Poor Bob.
Bob's asleep still up there.
I need everyone to roll perception with disadvantage real quick.
Wait, Bob's dead.
No, he's not. Bob is my zombie servant.
Perception.
He's following us with an axe. He obeys my command. I got a 16.
16?
I got a 15.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no, sorry. It's with plus wisdom, right? Plus wisdom, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, I got a 17.
So wait,
Okay.
disadvantage perception
Yes.
with
Oh, disadvantage.
shit.
Oh, yeah, the same thing. 15.
Fuck. So I got 10
10.
total. Yeah.
Okay, so Sliff, you're just sort of admiring Bruiga's strength. Like, whoa.
I don't normally go for Goliaths, but
That was pretty hot.
I wink.
Yeah.
that was quite something.
That was quite something, yeah. Bruiga and Medbor, though, as soon as her foot went through the door, you hear what sounds like chains shifting inside.
Bob.
Come on, Bob. Prove yourself.
Bob's not with us.
He is.
Yeah,
No, he's
he is.
the guy he
Oh,
animated.
following us.
dead
All the
Bob.
blood.
Following us.
No.
My zombie
Oh
servant.
yeah.
Bob-
I forgot.
Bob walks to the
forgot about
door and tries for the handle, but as he pulls, it gets stuck. Like Bruiga's foot is basically barricading him from, and he just continues trying. Just
Sorry, Bob.
Bob, stop pumping Barika.
He's all right. Don't mind it. He's just my type, covered in blood.
Yeah, so Bob is still trying to open the door with Bruiga's foot stuck in it.
Can I?
Barika, would you let Bob pass, please, Barika?
Okay, I move.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a dexterity, just a straight dexterity check.
Oh, not a saving throw.
No, not a saving throw.
Damn it, because I have advantage on that. Not checked. Oh, 18.
18.
Wait, I think I added +1, 19.
19. Okay. You sort of press down on the door, sort of eyeing Bob. And he sort of just looks over like as he continues trying to open the door, looking like he's jacking off somebody. You press down on the door to keep it from shaking too much as you sort of delicately remove your leg from the door, which now has a giant gaping hole in the middle of it. At which point Bob just opens the door and just walks in.
Good job, Bob.
The room inside is dark from what you can see from out here.
Can we keep our eye on Bob and see if anyone tries to
still
kill him?
He sort of disappears past the light of the lamp you have.
Okay, Bob.
Guess we follow.
I've got a lamp, so I can brighten it.
Can we? I'm gonna follow in, but can I have my bow and arrow at the ready?
Sure.
Yeah, my sword's out.
So you
still.
knock your arrow and you have it half drawn.
Yeah. And then I'm just gonna walk in after Bob.
Okay. You walk
Wait,
in.
shall I go first? Shall I go first because I got the lamp?
Alright then, you go first.
All right, I'll walk in first with the lamp so that we can see.
Okay. You walk in first, and at first you don't see anything. It's just wood, and then you start to see like black chains, almost like snakes on the ground. But then, as you go further in, you start seeing a foot, like shackled to the chain, and then more feet. And as you raise the lantern, you start seeing just people lining the walls and the back of this room, all sort of huddled. Bob is just standing in the middle of the room, just like.
Good job, Bob.
These poor people!
Like you see
these poor people!
You see
Like,
these people
who the
like
fuck are
huddled
they?
up. It's men, women, and children, and they were shackled to the chains, and they're just sort of like huddling.
Do we know who they are?
We've never seen these guys before, right?
Roll me an insight check.
It's like a fucking slave ship.
Yeah, guys, were we protecting a slave ship?
God damn it!
Medbor, I'm gonna have you roll insight, but with advantage.
Okay. Do I add anything to it?
Insight is wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay, 18.
18.
10.
Yeah.
I got 10.
These look.
Oh, am I rolling?
No, if you don't want to, you don't need to.
Oh, sorry.
8.
Okay.
Insight?
Well, Bruiga.
It's probably minus.
Bruiga, you have no idea. They just look like people chained up.
People chained up. Yep. Guys, there's people chained up.
Fifth, these just look like prisoners to you, of some sort.
Okay.
Maybe this is the brig of the ship.
Right. Did I know that there were prisoners on this ship?
No. You weren't even told what the cargo was.
So they're the fucking cargo. Holy fuck.
Those people!
Medbor.
Revolution!
These look like this is a extremely familiar sight to you, and this looks like a slaver's ship.
Oh, I am pissed. I am pissed.
Oh.
Yeah, as soon as you sort of fume with rage, some of the slaves nearer to you, closer to you, start huddling even more, a little scared of this dragon man.
I then say with a slightly controlled, I'm like trying not to like break down, but I'm trying to be calm. I say to them, "Who speaks for you?"
No one, sir. And a sort of wood elf looking really dirty, dressed in rags, wood elf sort of teenaged female sort of, looks up at you and is speaking to you. No one speaks for us. Not now, not ever, not anymore.
Have you been taken from your homes?
Aye. But we're not deserving of that home anymore.
Why not?
At this point, she just sort of looks away and spaces out. There is another wood elf female sat next to her, a little older, looks, and from what you can deduce looks like her mother. And she is sort of.
Do I know these wood elves, or are they just wood elves?
No, they're just random wood elves. But yeah, the mother is sort of
randos
rubbing her child's back and sort of comforting her. At this point, you hear behind you sort of a half-orc gentleman sort of sitting up against the wall, looking real glum, but he's looking up at you like, we haven't done shit. At least, not something deserving of this.
I look around, memories of my childhood flashing before my eyes, and I say, no one deserves this fate, not even humans or wood elf.
Nice.
Nice. And
Single tear drops down my cheek.
Oh my god, you actor! You fucking actor!
the half orc is like, well, what are you gonna do about it? You got a key on you or something?
Let's get these shackles off you. Why don't we? Can I go straight to the wood elves and I see if I can.
I say wait.
I ignore you.
Okay.
Hello? No, wait. Wait.
Why?
I just need to ask them something
Whilst
first.
they're shackled?
Uh-oh.
Because this isn't... Wait. Wait, this is important.
I'm waiting!
I turn to the orc and I say, where is your jailer?
That bitch captain. Taking us to our next place. Probably to build some huts for some God's forsaken kingdom of some sort.
Listen to me, orc. If you want your freedom, you will answer every question I have for you. Understood?
I'm answering to the best of my ability.
There is something on board this ship that has been killing the crewmates. Now, do you know anything about this?
Well, good. And no.
Listen to me. Okay. I stand up and I say, listen to me, all of you. We were going to set you free, but you need to stay here because you need to be careful. There are things hunting us right now. But we will undo these manacles for you.
I look over at Medford and I'm like, you done with your speech now? Can I probably actually just go and do it? Like, I need to.
At this point, there's sort of a sigh of relief.
Them now.
There's sort of a sigh of relief all around. They're glad to be out of their manacles, but also they're a little scared of what's going on outside.
Can we? So can I unshackle them? Like, is there?
Go ahead and roll investigation.
Can I just smash them?
I I need you to make a dexterity check first. So go ahead and do that.
I'm gonna do the half orc because
19.
he sounds like a hottie.
Okay. 19.
I got 19.
It's a very simple locking mechanism. You can probably pick it.
Right, okay. Can I take the pin that I have in my hair
Sure.
and try and pick it?
Okay. Roll me a sleight of hand check.
I've never done a sleight of hand check before.
Well, there you go. And Bruiga, what'd you roll?
16. No, yeah, 16.
16. Okay. I'm gonna have you roll a strength check with advantage.
Oh.
Yeah, I got. Sorry.
Strength. Just straight strength.
Yeah, straight strength.
21.
21. Okay. What are you using? Are you using your foot? Or using your sword? What are you using?
Oh, I was just gonna smash it with my sword, just like.
Okay, so you use the hilt of your sword and you sort of just smack down onto the orc's manacles. Sort of being careful not to smash too hard. You don't want to break his wrists. Perhaps for a certain reason.
He's a hottie. Let's keep him around.
You need those wrists.
But you managed to give the manacles a couple of blows before the metal itself sort of cracks and crumbles away, and he sort of looks up at you. Thanks.
And I like wink at him, and I just kind of like do this and show him some cleavage, and then go away. Like, I'm welcome.
I rolled 8, Aiden, so
Oh.
I'm not picking any locks
Okay.
today.
You just sort of wiggle your pin inside the lock, and you feel something catch, and then you pull the pin out, and it's all mangled and twisted.
The wood elves like look up at me and like
They're
completely
just like-
disdain.
They're just like,
And I just look at them and I'm just like, don't judge me.
Don't even.
one of the prisoners, the wood elf prisoners, is actually a little boy, and he just sort of looks up at you like, "You're a disgrace." And he just sort of looks away.
You should fucking punch him.
Meanwhile,
Punch that motherfucker.
Can I
Shut up,
give him
kid.
a like? Can I give him? No, actually, no, he's a prisoner. No, I kind of like want to grab him by the scruff, and then I'm like, no.
he sort of looks at
He's
you
a
like,
slave.
and then as you let go, he's like, he smiles and just like gives you like, just like the side eye smile, like.
This fucking asshole. I'm gonna
best-
kill him when this is done.
You best watch yourself.
Meanwhile, the half orc looks up at Bruiga and is like, he sort of lifts his leg. You mind? And he points at the shackles on his.
I thought there was gonna be like a proper like sexual encounter right then.
Yeah.
Oh
And
my
they
God.
bang right there in front of everyone.
Right there.
I was like, he's putting his leg up. What?
No, he's just pointing to the shackles on his leg, and he's just like,
I actually
you
pictured. I
mind?
actually just pictured him like putting one leg on a chair.
Oh my God.
Like,
Like, I'm ready. Let's do this in front of all the prisoners.
Oh, you guys.
Jesus. Right. Anyway, so that's fine. He wants his shackles done.
Okay, I'll go do his shackles then.
Can I
So-
try picking the lock again to redeem myself?
So go ahead, roll strength. Here we go. I say go ahead and roll sleight of hand, but with disadvantage because of the mangled pin.
Okay, fuck that then. I won't. Is there any? I'm trying to think of any way. Like, can I look for a key?
From what you can see, the room itself is bare, other than the slaves.
Right. Okay. Is there any where the shackles are all like linked to? What are they linked to?
There's like they're all linked via a chain, and it sort of loops around the room before joining together, and sort of they're hung on like a through a sort of metal ring that's fastened to the back wall.
In the 2 weeks that we've been at sea, do any of us remember seeing the captain with a jailer key?
Roll a history check.
D20, yeah?
Yeah.
With what modifier?
History is intelligence. Yeah.
Do I have anything else on me I could use to pick the lock?
I got a 10.
You got a 10?
I check?
Not to your knowledge, no.
Okay.
Also, Fliff, I would say, do you have any... What weapons do you have?
2 short swords and I've got arrows as well.
You could try using an arrow.
Yeah, I could try Okay, I'll try and use an arrow.
Okay.
Spend a bloody arrow.
I can try and acid breath through some of the chains.
Oh, actually...
You could do that?
Yeah.
Actually, can I... In my fine... Because I've got some fine clothes. Is there anything in there I could use?
There's like buttons and like fancy thread, but that's about it.
I'm gonna try and acid breath through some of the chains.
Okay.
Hopefully not kill one of the slaves.
Go ahead.
Oh
And,
God.
I say, you know, you've grown up with the acid breath, so go ahead and just roll damage.
D20?
Yeah.
Oh,
no. Your damage for your acid breath, it should be like 1d8 or something.
1d8, okay. Wait, okay, hold on. I should have it written down,
Yeah,
right?
you should have it written down.
So 2d8 plus range 5. 2d8.
Can I look at the door?
Go ahead and roll that. Yeah, sure. What are you looking for?
I just want to make sure that there's none of those weird things coming down.
Okay. You walk up to the doorway. It is dimmer outside because you have one of the lanterns in the room right now. Go ahead and roll perception. Can I
keep my arrow?
You have dark vision, so you're fine. Just go ahead and roll perception.
Okay.
Yeah.
And can I keep my longbow ready just in case?
I rolled a 4.
What was this? Oh, that was damage though, right?
That was acid breath.
Yeah. Okay. So you sort of like fill your mouth up with the acid. You start to feel it eating away on the protective layer inside your mouth, and you sort of slowly let it drip down onto the chain, which instantly begins pss, pss, bubbling and fizzing and smoking. I'd say it takes you a good 20 seconds to get through like one side of the chain. So like one side is now open.
Cool. I'll do the other side then.
All right, go ahead and roll damage again.
2d8, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
What you
I
roll?
also rolled. Oh, just before I rolled a 19 on my strength check.
On your strength? Okay. Just go, ping, and the shackles fall off his ankles. And he's like, ow. You got some meat on you, girl.
I rolled a 7
just
and
watch
a
him.
4.
What'd you?
I just watch him.
I just undress him with my eyes in an obvious way.
He's rubbing his ankles.
Yeah, he is. I love it.
And he's sort of looking up at you like.
Aiden, I rolled I rolled a 7 and a 4.
Horny
A
Goliath.
7 and a 4. Okay. You drip more acid. You're flipping the chain, rotating it. Before long, the chain ting comes loose.
There you go. You're free.
I kind of I'm just leaving Bruiga and
Where were you trying to sever the chain again?
I was trying to free. I was trying to sever the chain that was on the wall, like
Okay,
chaining them all.
yeah. Okay, so it breaks free, and the slaves immediately start threading it through the rings on their manacles, and are basically trying to get free. Cliff, what'd you roll?
15 total.
15. Okay. You notice that the thumping and the footsteps have stopped above deck.
Okay, and I can't see anything.
You look into the space in front of you. You can't see anything, but you've noticed. You don't see any like shapes per se, but you've noticed some of the mist has moved into this level, and you hear a bit of a not quite grunting, but more like a rasping sound off in the distance, more like a.
Oh no.
I turn to Bob and I say, Bob, guard the door. If anything comes that's hostile, attack.
He sort of just shambles to the door, grabs Cliff by the shoulder, and sort of just moves you aside. And just stands there, just looking ahead.
Now I say to the prisoners, I don't mean to alarm you, but the whole crew seems to be dead. Can any of you crew a ship?
One of the
Don't mean to alarm you.
One of the humans towards the back wall stands out. He's got like mutton chops and but still like in rags. Like he looks like he used to be pretty fancy. Like he's got like his teeth are immaculate and everything. He's slightly well built, a little older, but not bad looking. And he stands up. He's like, I used to be in the Navy.
Great. That's fantastic. Are any of you warriors? Can any of you fight?
Most of us are dishonored members of the army or the military, and these are our families.
Okay, great. We need to get you some weapons, and we need to retake the ship from whatever's taken over.
Aye, and all of them seems to be agreeing. Some of the non-military members of the families, both men and women, but also the children, seem to sort of cower a little bit behind their spouses and their mothers and fathers. But the military, you can pick them out. The former military members seem to stand out as they're sort of like, aye, let's. All right, weapons. One of them,
Wait, how many of them are there?
There's about, I'd say, 10 military personnel and about 4 family members per former military person.
Okay.
Shit. That's a lot of people.
Wow. And
We
there's
can't,
like
leave
so.
we can't leave the women and children alone. They'll get picked apart.
Except the orc, the half orc, who is sort of just standing there alone. In fact, he is now sort of grabbing the chains and fashioning, a bit of a flail out of it.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, what to do about the women and children? Can we get them on a lifeboat, do you reckon?
They all sort of look around and, why are you asking us?
To be honest, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not sure putting them in the mist is gonna help them much.
Throw them over the door.
Let them stay.
That'll be fine. Don't worry.
Stay on the tiny boat.
Cliff, go ahead and roll perception real quick.
Oh, okay. 11.
11?
Yeah.
Okay. As you were talking to the rest of the room behind you, suddenly you hear... As you look over, you see Bob.
Bob! No!
Bob's lower...
Throw yourself in front of him!
Bob's lower jaw is now just dangling by, like, the skin of one of his cheeks as he's still, like, oozing black blood. It smells of iron right now, right next to you. And he's sort of like...
Is the mist next to him?
It's pervading the entire area right now.
Well, right, so we're in it. What?
Yeah, ish. Yeah, you're in. It's in front of you.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and as Bob is standing there, you can see his axe hand is starting to quiver a little bit.
Can I see any shadows in the mist?
What you roll again?
11.
11? No.
I
Okay.
turn to the sailor guy who had spoken up before, and I say, "Please, we need to know what this is. If there is anything that you've found from your travels on the sea, could you be able to even guess what this shit is?"
He sort of walks up and tells his family to stay behind. He sort of walks up, and while sort of staying behind Cliff, between he sort of looks at Bob, looking at the damage. That's no mer people, I can tell you that. But there are foul things that live in these waters. Foul things.
Is that the best you've got to offer?
No, don't be hasty, Master Dragonborn. I've heard stories from, lesser crew members of mine, who tell
Look,
of...
I appreciate you Navy people love to tell stories, but we're kind of dying here, so could you just get to the point?
They're like mer people, but they take after the apex predators of the sea, sharks.
Okay,
They're
great.
ruthless, loves blood.
Can we fight them? Can we fight them, and if so, how? What's the weakness?
I don't know anyone who's seen them in person, just word of mouth.
Right, guys, what do you think? Do you think I should put spike growth and stop them from getting inside here?
Yeah, that might be a good idea. We can barricade ourselves in here at least.
And then we can fight them from here, maybe.
Yeah.
At least buy us some time. Okay, I'm gonna do spike growth, please. That's okay.
Okay. Is it a roll or is it just does it just
I'm gonna
happen?
double check. I'm not actually sure. It's a level 2 spell, and I need to properly look it up. But basically, it I don't think I roll. Okay, so one action, range 150 feet.
Okay.
Concentration up to 10 minutes, so I need concentration on the ground, and 20-foot radius can center on a point within range twists, and basically spikes grow out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, no, when a creature moves into it or within the area, it takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels.
Okay. What's the size?
20-foot radius.
Oh, okay. All right. So you sort of concentrate in the area right in front of you, and the sort of wood planks start to pop out, like nails start. And as they pop out, they start to like split and twist and sort of become gnarled in place. And the entire doorway and then some on either side becomes like this, and it sort of spreads out in a wave, like the wood just starts splitting, like, and before you now there's like a field of like thorns laid out in front of you.
Okay, cool.
Anything else?
Can I hear anything? No, that's it. Can I hear anything like going into it or anything?
Not at the moment, no.
Okay, cool. No, that's me done. I'm just gonna keep my my arrow, my bow wielded, just ready in case I see anything.
Okay.
Guys, just so you know, at half past I need to walk Teddy really quickly, but I won't be gone for long.
You what? Sorry, you were frozen for me.
Just so you know.
Hold on.
I was just saying at half past I have to walk Teddy briefly, and then I'll be back.
Okay. All right. That'll screw with the layout a little bit.
Sorry.
It's
Can
good.
you do it? Can you not do it
We'll
after?
I can maybe delay it by like 10 or 20 minutes. I don't know.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. That's fine.
We'll
Yeah.
play you.
Yeah. I'll play
Yeah,
you. Could you couldn't possibly leave your phone, can you?
Oh, I'll leave my phone on. Yeah, I won't take it with me.
Yeah. Great. Yeah. Sweet. That's fine.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm just worried about the layout. That's all.
Right, yeah.
But okay.
No worries.
Wait. What just happened again? Oh, right. You just laid the thorns. Okay.
Yeah, and I've got my arrow ready and my bow ready. If
Okay. I need everyone to roll perception.
Oh no! Why do I keep putting my d20 down and not? Oh, for God's sake.
Roll for-
18.
Ah, there it is.
18.
Nice.
Give
Finally
me
made one, too.
give me a quick second.
6.
Hold on.
Um.
18. Who was 18 again?
Riga.
Okay. 18. Okay. Who was 6?
Netball.
Okay.
That was me.
Cliff.
22 total.
Nice.
Woohoo! Damn. You're perceptive as fuck.
Perception.
Perceive everything.
Medbor, you're sort of concentrated on the slaves right now, the freed slaves. Bruiga, you sort of, and Cliff, you sort of see a little bit of a shadow move across your vision up front. Cliff, you suddenly start hearing, you hear a grunt and then a whistling before, what's your armor class?
Mine. Joe, can you mute it? Can you mute it because of the background noise?
Okay.
Sorry.
9?
My armor class is
Yeah.
13.
13? Okay.
Yeah.
You hear before a like giant sort of coral like spear impales you in the shoulder,
Fuck!
pushing you back a couple of feet as you try to regain your footing.
Oh. Shit.
Give me
What damage have I got?
hold on, that's what I'm doing. Give
Oh,
me
okay.
a quick second.
50.
Oh.
Shut up.
You die twice.
Oh no. Yeah, basically.
You take 2 points of damage.
Okay.
As it mainly just pierces your armor and just scrapes the underside of your arm. Yeah, it's
Okay.
basically just dangling off your, the hole it made in your armor right now.
How are we meant to fight this shit? Oh no.
At this point, you hear like sort of footsteps, like thump, 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 before you hear. As you see.
Yes.
As you see sort of shadows emerging from the mist in front of you, everyone go ahead and roll initiative.
Woohoo!
Yay!
What is Bob doing?
Fight.
Bob is standing there.
Bleeding out.
You get to control him during your turn.
Wait, do we add anything to perception? No, it's not perception.
Initiative is
Initiative?
Dex.
Initiative.
Your Dex
Dex,
modifier.
Yeah. Okay, so 10 total.
10. Okay.
I got a 5.
5. Bruiga.
15.
15. Okay, and then. Okay, so top of the round, Bruiga. What are you gonna do?
I would like to rage.
Okay, you start foaming at the mouth like, and then you hear just right.
Joe, mute. Sorry, Joe.
Sorry.
You hear right
Yeah,
next
sorry.
to you the orc just going like, "Oh, actually, that's kind of hot."
Yes.
And
They're gonna have little baby orc and Goliath babies.
and when I rage, now because I've got my path,
Yep.
right? Sorry, I'm just taking it so I can see exactly what it does. Right, I have a 10-foot aura around me of like lightning.
As you rage, you sort of go a little Super Saiyan. Your eyes sort of like light up a little bit as you start to, your muscles start twitching, and each twitch, like you can see like a little spark of blue energy just.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
And then can I just like hold my action until something comes anywhere near me? Because I can't see anything, right?
Yeah. Okay,
So I'm just
you're
raging.
Okay.
Just got my sword ready.
Okay.
Ready to
So just to
anything.
clarify, Cliff and Bob are up front. Bruiga and Medbor are at the back, and the four. Did I say 4 or 5? Former military officers are surrounding you in the back.
Oh wait, can I move up
Sure.
to where like Cliff is and stuff?
Okay. So you move up to where Cliff is.
I want to get up front.
I would say you would have to either shove Cliff back or Bob back. Because the doorway.
Right.
Definitely Bob. Definitely Bob.
Fuck off, Bob.
All right,
Shove Bob.
You sort of grab Bob by the head and just push him back. You just push him back, and you just like.
Oh my gosh, Bob.
And you just sort of take up the doorway.
You can't sit with us.
Cliff, you're aiming with your bow, but you're just sort of like pushed up against the frame as Cliff's figure takes up like 80% of the doorway. Yep. Like her giant her giant arm just right in your face, like ugh.
I'm like, well, this is cozy.
You know it.
All right. Next is Cliff's turn.
Okay, can I see them, the figures?
You see right now 3 shadows off in the distance in the mist. The mist has gone thicker now, so all you see are the shadows. But they're slightly larger, about Bariga size, and they're humanoid.
Can I aim at one of them?
Sure. Which one? Left, right, middle?
Where am I? Am I on the left or the right?
I'd say you're on the left.
So I'll go for the left one.
Okay, go ahead and roll attack.
Mm. 9 plus my... Hang on. Yeah, so 16.
16?
Yeah.
Just hits. Considering the mist gives them about half cover. But okay. You loose the arrow, and you hear a... as the shadow on the left seems to keel over just a little before getting up and continues walking towards you. Go ahead and roll damage.
Where's my 8? 8? Yeah. 8? Yeah. Sorry. I'm trying to figure out which one's which. Yeah, got it. Okay. 5.
5. Okay.
Yep.
So... let's see. 1, 2, 3. Great. Cool. Right. Next is its turn. The one you just shot.
Great.
You see it reach.
Oh wait, I have extra attack as well.
Oh, you do. So go ahead and roll
yes!
again.
Can I do it again? Do it again.
Yeah.
Let's shoot him again. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. 14 plus.
And all this is within your action, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
21.
That hits.
Total.
That hits.
Okay,
Go ahead and
cool.
roll damage as you release your arrow again. Another arrow goes into mist, and actually this time it actually splits the mist a little,
Woo!
and a little bit of a spiral going on, and it hits.
8.
Nice. It hits the creature as it continues stepping forward. Through the split mist, you can see. You can sort of make out its face. You can just see teeth, like just gnashing, like.
Da-dum, 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 da-dum.
What was it? 8?
Yeah, 8.
Nice.
Definitely Jaws. Jaws has come into play.
Okay, it's its turn now. Oh, you still have a bonus action, so you can Hunter's Mark if you want. I won't remind you next time, though.
I'm not going to with him because there might be bigger fish to fry.
Okay.
Get it?
Yeah, I get it. Okay, so it sort of charges forward. What's the? There's no save for your Field of Thorns, right?
No, I don't think.
They just automatically take damage.
Yeah. They piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels. The transformation of the ground is camouflaged to look natural. Any creature that can't see the area at the time the spell is cast must make a wisdom perception check against your spell save.
You see the creature suddenly leap off the ground, clamp onto the ceiling, and begin. It goes about the full 30 feet before its tail sort of latches onto this, like, basically alien xenomorph punches into the ceiling, and it flips down over and sort of just flips in front of your face, and you see its full just ensemble of teeth, this shark-like primordial fish-like face. It's got fins coming out the side, the gills are sort of pulsating.
I'm a piranha.
And it's sort of it's got like a muscular, like, leathery body, and it's just looking at you upside down, like, and it starts to,
what color is it?
Greenish gray.
Okay.
As you sort of like just look at this sight, it just like crunches and lunges forward and tries.
Can I attack it?
It's turn right now.
But my trigger was if someone comes near me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you know what? Go ahead and roll attack first.
Oh my god!
Okay.
I need to duck out the way though. Please don't kill me with your rage. Fucking
20.
hell.
20 hits.
Oh my god.
Not a natural, obviously.
Yeah.
Just a normal one.
Yeah, normal.
Sadly.
Just a normal 20.
Normal.
Yeah. Normal.
Okay. So, it's been a little while. 2d6. Ooh, okay. 3, so that's 9. What do I... And then I add my strength. And wait, do I add the same, like, proficiency and strength to the damage?
Yeah.
And then also my rage,
also
right?
your rage, yeah.
Okay. Wait. 9, 12, 16, 18.
18. You see this creature sort of flop down, upside down, looking at Cliff, ready to lunge. It's sort of got like an internal set of teeth that are just sort of pushing out. Imagine all this in slow motion. It's like it's going for Cliff. You grab your greatsword and you just slice. Making sure not to just gut Cliff as you do so.
Yeah. Yeah, like slow motion.
Cliff, in your vision, you just see the set of teeth just moving towards you before it falls. As the creature's head is sliced clean off. Its body just like
Oh my god.
twitching before falling down onto the ground.
That was only my first attack, man.
Okay.
Fuck's sake, you always
Also,
get the kills.
He didn't
You
even
always
take the
get
lightning
kills.
damage.
Damn
Supposed to take lightning damage too.
Medbor, it's your turn.
Hi, guys. Can I see the sea creatures? How many are there left?
Well, you can't see past Bruiga and Cliff, who are taking up the doorway right now, so you don't know.
Okay. Where's Bob?
Bob is standing behind Bruiga, just like. No. His head up, forehead like pressed up against her muscular body, just.
I reach back and I just pat him. I'll stab you around, Bob.
No response. It's just. Actually,
Still playing the silent role.
Actually, as you pat him, like you push his head just a little bit forward, and some of that black blood's like, splashes onto your back.
He's still got his axe, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I turn to the group and I say, "Who's your best fighter?"
They all look at each other like, we've all done training.
Who would you nominate as your best fighter? Just give me an answer.
They all sort of look towards the older gentleman that was talking to you before, and he just sort of looks around like, I guess me.
Okay, Bob, give him your axe.
Bob turns around and just tosses the axe, and the guy just like catches it before it can. The blade facing him like. Thank you.
Okay. Bob, you're kind of useless now, aren't you? Hey, Bob. Hey, Bob. Bob, we're gonna play a fetching game. Okay?
You can
Okay,
almost
Bob?
swear he's nodding like.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Go find us some weapons and bring weapons back here. Okay?
Okay. Here he goes.
Immediately dies.
Turns around and starts
He's
like.
gonna walk into the spikes.
Well, it only affects enemies, right?
Yeah, actually, I don't know.
So he
It
turns
says-
around and starts looking. He sort of bumps into Buriga's back for a minute, and then just like squeezes past between Buriga and Cliff and just disappears into the mist. Tell me if it affects.
No, it affects everyone apparently.
Okay.
According to this, it says when a creature moves into. It says it looks like the ground is camouflaged to look natural. So any
Okay.
creature that can't see the area at the time the spell is cast must make a wisdom.
Okay. Cliff, I need you to roll.
But
damage.
okay.
I need you to roll damage.
Me?
Oh wait, you know what? What's the DC?
Oh yeah, DC is against your. Wait.
The
hang on.
the perception.
Wait, what?
The perception check to see the thorns.
Oh, it's against my spell DC,
Oh, which is
which is my spell save DC is 11.
11. Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Bob disappears into the mist, and you don't hear anything. Medbor, what else
Are
are you
those
doing?
two still fighting? Is Briga and Cliff still fighting those beasts?
Well, we're taking our turns. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, from what you can tell, Bruiga just killed one. You see the body hanging from the ceiling just drop in front of Cliff.
Okay, I'm going to use a spell on that. Wait. Can I move closer so I can see any of the living ones?
Sure. You moved right up between Bruiga and Cliff, and you can see.
Not too close.
Oh, okay. A little
Just
bit.
so I can see him.
Okay. But you're able to see two shadows in the mist in front of them, and also you see at Cliff's feet the sort of headless body of this creature. Its shark-like head sort of a couple of feet away from it, and it's still sort of like looking up in the distance, like.
Okay, I've got a little. I've got a little cantrip for you, mate. It's called True Strike. It's called True Strike.
Okay.
And it's duration concentration up to 1 round. I extend my hand and point a finger at the target. My magic grants me a brief insight into the target's defenses, and on my next turn, I gain an advantage on my first attack roll against the target, providing the spell hasn't ended.
Okay. Which one are you aiming it at?
Any of them. Either one is fine.
Choose one. There's a left one and a right one now.
Well, I'm left-handed, so my left hand will be pointing at the left one.
Okay. You cast. You sort of summon up some power into your hand, and you sort of concentrate a little to establish a bit of a link, and then you let loose the energy, and sort of feeling it as it travels through the air. It hits the one on the left, and you sort of hold on to that lock, to that feeling, and you try to penetrate its mind and get sort of a read on it. You know that it has it's not wearing any armor.
Mm-hmm.
It's only using its leathery skin. It's while it's muscular, it's not terribly like long-lived, so to speak. It's definitely seeing you right now, even in this low light. Defenses, right?
Yeah.
And just sort of feeling its general physiology. It's got gills, it has a tail, it can probably swim and survive in water.
Okay, then. Is there any water nearby or on them?
On them, no.
Any water nearby?
I mean, off the ship.
We're on a boat.
You're on a ship.
No, I mean in the general area.
No,
I mean, I know there's
no.
water outside.
Yeah, no, there's not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
You didn't notice any food stores as you got to this level.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to use a spell called Poison Spray.
Right?
I extend my hand again towards that creature.
Yeah.
And I project a puff of noxious gas from my palm.
Okay.
The creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d12 poison damage.
What's the range? What?
Yeah, don't fucking poison us. I will fucking kill you.
The spell's damage increases by 1d12. It doesn't. Hold on. 10 feet.
10 feet. Oh, okay. They're actually a little bit out of range.
Damn it. Okay.
Yeah, they're about 20 feet out from Cliff and Bruiga.
You're a really nice DM. You wouldn't like. You could have not told
I
him
know.
that.
I could have let you waste it, but you know, I'm feeling nice today.
Okay.
Like with the hunter's mark.
Okay. Okay. Well, I've got a. No, I'm going to save that for later. Okay, I've got another spell that's 60 feet.
All right.
It's called Cloud of Daggers.
Okay.
I fill the air with spinning daggers in a cube 5 feet on each side, centered on a point I choose, which is that one on the left. A creature takes 4d4 slashing damage when it enters the spell's area for the first time, or on a turn, or starts its turn there.
Oh.
Yeah, but you're behind us.
Okay. No, he can send it across 60 feet. Okay.
Ah, cool.
So
cool. Okay.
you sort of like mold the air in front of you. The air begins to solidify, and you see little like sort of shards begin to form that sort of take the shape of daggers as you sort of begin molding it in a bigger area, the daggers become more numerous, and then you sort of extend your hand as the daggers sort of shoot out in a line. It slices through the mist, splitting it under the sheer wind. And you're going for the left one?
Yeah.
Okay. It shoots towards the one on the left before splitting and then surrounding the creature. You can, even though the mist is split, it's not completely split, so you can see its shape now a little bit more clearer. But you know, it's not quite 100%. But still, like, even in that slight haze, you can see as this cloud of daggers is spinning around, like just spurts of blood coming out from different directions, and it's just flailing around like. Go ahead and roll damage.
Nice.
What do I roll for damage? It's a d20.
Oh wait. Does it do a save, or is it just it just takes damage as the first time it's in?
Just says takes damages.
All right. Go ahead and roll damage.
Shit. Where's my? Hold on. I had the dice on. Oh, I got it. Hold on.
Okay.
There it is. Okay. Is it d20? Yeah.
Yes.
Do I add anything to it?
for
Wait, damage.
No, damage. It won't be
It'd
d20.
be like 2d8
Or
something.
Didn't you say 44?
44.
Did I make that up?
That sounds about right.
It will be on the spell.
Oh. Okay. The
But it'll
damage
say.
is 4d4. Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and
So roll.
Roll
yeah,
that.
Roll d.
4d4. Okay. Wait, do I put something in the modifier here? Sorry,
No.
Okay. So 1d4. 4d4.
Four times.
Yeah.
4d4. Total 6.
6.
Yeah, hold on. I got a 9, a 4, and a 6. Yeah. 9, a 4, and a 6.
9, a 4, and a 6. So.
Yeah.
Wait, what? You rolled it 4 times. Wait, I'm so confused.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
I'm confused.
You roll the d4
You-
4 times and
On
add up.
on your on the little online thing, you can actually change the instead of it being 1d4, you can just type in 4. Instead.
Yeah, that's what I did. It gave me 3. That's weird. Okay, hold on. Reset. God damn it.
Yeah.
4d4. Oh, for God's sake. Come on.
Do you want me to do it for you?
Okay, total. No, I got it. Total 7.
7.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So the cloud of daggers just spins around it as it, you know, is just flailing around. Next is its turn. It's going to. What was your DC again, Cliff?
Oh, my DC was 11, I think. Hang on.
8.
Yeah, 11.
11. Okay. Do you see the creature just sort of like swatting the air as it emerges from the cloud of daggers?
Do you mind muting, Joe?
Joe.
Sorry.
Yeah, hold on. I'm going to take the out now.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, just keep the phone on. Okay, so you see the creature sort of swatting the cloud of daggers as it moves, you know, past it and through your thorn, seemingly taking no damage. It's going to move right up to you.
Wait, do I have a reaction? No, I don't. I'm trying to think.
No.
Like, there's nothing I can do, can I?
Mm-mm.
No.
Nope. It's going to move right up to you.
Helpless. Okay.
It saw that it's gonna look. It looks extremely angry, even though it in its shark visage it already looks angry, but it looks especially like as it sort of takes out. Let me see. Okay, it's going to take out like a spear. It's all barnacly and corally, and it's gonna thrust it Cliff rolls a 10 to hit at Cliff.
Wait, did it hit?
No.
Wait, do I have to roll?
Well, no,
Your
no, no,
AC?
no. Your AC.
Oh, I'm at A13. Yeah.
13. Okay, so it does not hit. He tries
Okay.
stabbing you with the spear. You just sort of move out of the way. The spear just comes to your side before he retracts it. Looks over at Bruiga and sort of, even in the confined space, it manages to spin it around and tries to slash
Nice.
Bruiga with it.
Come at me, bro. Do it.
Ooh,
At me. I love it.
11 to hit. Nope.
No.
Okay, it miscalculates the distance and you just feel a little bit of a breeze hit you.
Lovely.
And it just looks up at you like sort of its internal set of teeth just like pulsating. Which brings us to the next creature. It's gonna roll to 7. 8. It runs forward about 5 feet into the field of thorns. It steps onto the thorns. You can see it just sort of cry out like as it lifts its foot, sort of trying to shake off some of the splinters. Okay, it then does the same thing, sinks its claws into the ceiling and climbs the rest of the way, just before dropping down in front of Bruiga. It's going to lunge and just bite you. Its internal jaw just like springing out.
You do a really good action with your hands. In
Thank
that
you.
way.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I think the last motion,
Fucking scary.
the mass movement class I took was in high school, so I think I retained a lot. Where is it? 22 to hit.
Oh yeah, that it just hit.
Okay.
Did he take damage from stepping on the thorns?
Oh yeah, which reminds me, yeah, Cliff, you go ahead and roll damage for the thorns.
Oh yeah, it's what is it? 2d4.
And it is.
I think it's 2d4. I'm just gonna check it.
Bruiga, you take
2d4.
5 points of damage as its internal jaw sinks down and bites you on across your shoulder.
Awesome.
Oh yes, 8
8.
total.
Okay, 1, 2, 6. Okay. It's gonna use its multi-attack. Oh, and one with his claws or spear. Okay, so while it's sunk its teeth onto you, you can hear sort of a shing sound as like claws emerge from its fingers, and it's gonna try and like claw at just basically try to gut you.
Cool. It's rad.
19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
Yep.
What's your AC?
15.
15.
You take 4 points of slashing damage as it sort of just rends the top layer of your skin. Yeah, it feels almost just like a cat nipping at you.
Like, oh, mitten.
Yeah. Which brings us back to the top, and it is Bruiga's turn.
I want to stab the one that is like all up on me.
Okay. So you flip the
Sorry,
sword.
kitten.
You flip the sword around and prepare to come down onto its back.
19.
19 hits.
Cool. Should I roll both attacks or just damage and roll and damage?
You have multi-attack, right?
Yeah, I get
Okay.
2.
Just roll for both and then roll damage at the end.
Okay.
Oh, nat 20.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so roll for damage.
Okay.
So you flip your sword around on one hand and you just bring it down.
Okay. So
Jesus, that's
That was
a lot
right.
of
It was.
dice.
Yeah. Ooh, whoa, that was a good roll. Okay. 6 plus. Wait, no, let's do these first. Okay, 5, 10, 15. 15 plus 6, 21.
Jesus.
Plus 2 is
Fucking
22,
ridiculous.
23.
I don't know why I even try like killing things anymore. I'm just like hand them to Bruiga. Here you are.
26 plus.
I should have made these stronger.
Wait, 20, 35.
Holy mother. Okay.
That's Jesus Christ. How did that even happen? Wait, oh my god.
Well, I
You're
normally get
rage,
2.
right? Are you still on rage? How when does your rage run out?
It just lasts as long as I'm attacking things or getting attacked each turn.
Yeah, if you don't
stays.
attack that turn, you lose it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and also
okay.
there's my aura damage, but I'll do that. Let's see what happens first.
Yeah, okay. So,
Holy shit.
finish the fucker.
Yay!
So he's like all up on me, and I just want to like take my
he's biting
sword.
down right here.
And can I first just bring it and just shove it into his gut and then
Okay.
rip it up through his face?
Okay.
To split his mouth in half so it stops
Okay.
biting me?
You bring it, you stab him in the gut. You feel him like bite down a little harder. It tries to grapple onto you a little bit more by, retracting its inner mouth while it's still biting down on you, so its outer mouth can start to. But as it tries to do that, you just your sword catching on bone and cartilage as you reach a particular hard spot, putting a little bit of extra like oomph and zhizh into it. You just go as its face just splits
Oh my god.
open and showers you with just blood. Yeah.
So he's dead.
So he sort of just like he doesn't even do the comedic slow split. It was just an explosion. Now he's just
splatters.
2 halves are just hanging off his lower his lower body, and it just sort of like does the kneel and fall thing in front of your
That's
feet.
what I want to see.
All right.
And the other guy is still there, right?
Yeah.
Is he within 10 feet of me?
Yes, he's about 5 feet diagonal from you.
Then I choose him to receive my lightning damage from my aura.
Oh, nice. Okay, so go ahead and roll damage.
He gets to make a saving throw, a dexterity saving throw.
Dex? Okay, what's the DC?
It is
It doesn't matter because you
15.
rolled a natural 20.
Well, he still takes half as much damage.
Oh, okay, fine.
On a
Go
save,
ahead and roll damage.
2.
As you finish off the one in front of you, you sort of your rage just like takes over, and you're like, and like the sort of
Lightning!
the blue energy is like sparks around you, and a tendril sort of sparks off of you, and sort of arcs towards the other creature, which immediately was already looking at you and just sort of tries to move out of the way. The arc of lightning hits the wall, but spreads out and basically is attracted by the end of his spear, and it travels up the spear and so how much damage?
Nice.
I rolled 9 damage, but he takes half.
Okay,
If
so
Succeeded.
4. Okay. All right.
And that's the end of my turn.
Next is Cliff.
I don't know how to follow that.
That's why I gave her the finish that fucker. Because I knew it was gonna be
Finish
epic.
So wait, so who's left? Is it just the one
The
left?
one in front of you.
The one in front of me. And he's just kind of dodged the lightning.
He's dodged the lightning, but it's sort of like rebounded, and he's sort of like spazzing out a little.
Okay, I kind of want to run on walls, so I'm gonna run up the wall and run like on the ceiling, basically right above him.
Okay, use your spider climb boots, and you just sort of like
Yeah.
Matrix style go over.
Like
And are
right
you,
on top of him.
Okay, you're right
And
on
then,
top of him.
And I'm gonna basically fire an arrow into his head as much as I can.
His shark-like dorsal fin is barely tickling your nose. So you're firing an arrow at him.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll attack.
Okay, so that is 15.
15?
Yeah. Does it hit?
Okay.
Probably doesn't.
15 hits.
Yay!
Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
So you release the arrow. It like lands at the base of his skull.
Cool.
Its dorsal fin just sort of like wavers in front of your nose, just like that.
1d8. No, hang on. Sorry. Let's see. Is that? Yeah. Okay, so that's 6 damage.
6. Okay. Math. How to math 6. Okay. Yep.
Can I? Cause fuck it. I can Actually, no. I don't want to use up my. Okay, now I'm just gonna do it again on my extra attack.
Okay. So as you release, you immediately draw another arrow aiming at the same spot. What do you do?
So that is. It's maths.
Right.
22.
Yeah, that hits.
Total.
That hits.
Yay. And then 8. 3 damage.
3 damage. Okay. You release the arrow and it goes. it pierces right through the base of its skull, and pushes it forward and pins it to the ground. It's barely clinging on to life. It's like scrambling for life, but your arrow is pinned it to the ground. So it's
do I have a bonus action?
Yeah, you have
What can I do with my bonus action? What can I do with my bonus action again? Can I have a hunter's mark?
If you have a spell that requires a bonus action, you can do that. Otherwise, if you had a animal companion, you would command your animal companion to attack or do whatever for you. Yeah. Basically, for a ranger, the bonus action is for your animal companion.
Which I don't have yet.
Yeah.
Okay, no,
Hey,
I'm
maybe
good.
you could get one of
bloody
these,
Bruig is gonna claim his life now. Oh, fuck's sake. So close.
Well, it's Mepbor's turn, so maybe he'll.
Yeah, but it will be after, I'm guaranteed.
Right. So that's your turn?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's my turn.
It
think. Well, I'm just gonna kind of dangle on the ceiling for now.
It is Medbor's turn.
We should let Bob do it.
Bob! No, he's gone to get weapons. Where is Bob?
Yeah,
He's
Bob
like...
is gone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Bob's fucking gone.
I just imagine
He
him
was my
like.
friend pet.
I just imagine him finding like the weapons room and just like hitting his head.
You see Medbor. You see Medbor actually he looks back at the former naval officer behind him. He's like, actually, I'm gonna need that back. And he's like,
I need him to have that voice.
all right, okay. And he sort of gingerly hands Medbor the axe, who takes it, walks up to the creature, and is gonna try and hack at it. He's not proficient. Well, it's strength. I don't have a sheet with me. Shite. He had a +2, so okay. 9, 10, not proficient. Okay. Sorry, Joe. When he gets back, he raises the axe, slams down on it, but actually just in some freak turn of luck, hits the shaft of your arrow, splits it down the middle, and the friction causes his axe to stop just short of the creature's skull. He's like, what? And off to the side, you can hear the half orc going. At that point, he needs an action to do acid breath. Oh, and he can't do it because he hasn't rested. Okay, and that ends his turn. The creature is going to start trying to break free from the arrow. And fails miserably. It's like it's pulling sideways, it's pulling up, it's pulling down, more sort of black red blood is spewing out. It's clambering in pain, it's clawing at the ground. There's claw marks everywhere now. Just it's going to randomly swipe out at
Sorry.
That's okay. At Bruiga's legs. 9, 10, 11, 12 to hit. No. Okay. It sort of tries swiping out, but you just sort of step back. Yeah. Right out of range. And that ends its turn. Back up to the top is Bruiga. Looks like you're getting all the kills.
So annoying. So annoying. What can I do? I don't blame you. You bloody take that kill. It's fine. But it's quite Cliff is quietly seething. Quietly.
Are we even? This is the last one, right?
As far as you know.
As far as we know, yeah. There's definitely got to be more. Wait, by the way, can I just ask what time the session is going to end?
I say another half hour. We might actually make this shot a two-parter. Yeah, because we spent a little long, stomping on dark elf balls. So yeah,
it took forever.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what I can do. Maybe I'll miss.
Yeah, maybe.
But then he also takes lightning damage.
Yeah, right.
He's gonna take that lightning.
Nah, he's gonna die. You get him. You kill him. You kill him proper.
Okay. Yeah. 26 and 21.
Yeah.
No.
They both.
I think they're gonna hit.
Finish this one again. Oh, finish this one too. Roll damage. Let's see how much overkill you achieve.
Oh my god, this is an amazing roll. Holy crap.
But wait, so what do you roll for damage? What's your roll for damage?
It's 2d6 per hit.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Shit though, this was 6, 12. I rolled 3 6s. 6, 12, 18, 20 plus all my stuff.
Oh shit.
So 29.
Okay.
Plus lightning damage,
Think
right?
he's dead.
Yeah, so finish the fucker.
Can I just add the lightning damage for fun?
Yeah, just do it for fun.
No one else is here. Okay. 30.
Smug bitch.
But wait. 34.
34.
Oh my god.
So yeah, finish
with the lightning.
Finish the fucker. Describe how you would like to kill
so
him.
he's the arrow's in his head and he's just there, right?
Medbor's got an axe split down the arrow, barely touching the thing's skull.
Can I first?
Oh, you can do such creative things. Do something really fucking creative.
Yeah, what I would love to do is to use the hilt of my sword to smash it into the axe, to shove the axe into his head.
Okay.
And then I want to just keep that going and pummel it and just mush his face up,
He's facing down, by the way.
Just kind of,
Okay.
So the back of his head, less gross,
Okay,
right?
so-
And I just want to mush his face up into like a pudding,
Okay.
and then just like smear it across the back of him, and just like keep hacking and
Okay.
hacking until he's basically like fish stew.
Oh God. Oh, speaking of which, I would love some right now. But
Oh, you are just
you-
such a lovely person.
you take the
Ariel.
pommel of your greatsword and you just smack it down on the axe that Medbor is holding. Just king, king, king. The axe just gets buried deeper and deeper. Eventually, suddenly you hear a sickening as its head is split open like a chestnut.
Oh
Just
my God.
like fish shark man brains are just spilling out everywhere as you begin to just you throw away your greatsword, you grab Medbor's axe, you pry it away from him, and you just sort of paint the ground with this creature's blood. Its head is just the two halves of his head is just flopping side to side.
Oh my God.
And then can I just channel the lightning to like zap it? And
Yeah,
I'll just go,
and you're
"Oh,
starting. Yeah,
It's cooked.
you're like
Yes.
you channel the lightning through your arm as you're doing that, like, and the sort of already sea-like smell becomes super fishy, and as you just basically cook its brains.
Delicious.
Yeah, and
I'll cook dinner,
it starts
everybody.
burning and smoking. Yeah.
Can I like glance at the half orc and be like, I'll cook you some dinner?
I'm not much of a fish guy, but thanks.
All the
I'm
steam
sad.
is like coming up, like rising up to where
Yeah, to where
this
you
is, like,
are.
just-
Yeah,
and
you're
I'm
just-
just like
It is the fishiest smell ever.
like I move slightly. I don't know if I can, but I just want to move
Joe!
slightly. Joe, he's back.
They just killed everything.
No. Ariel just killed
Briga killed everything.
everything.
I mashed it. I mashed it up into fish
She
stew.
made fish.
Yeah,
stew.
she split its head open and started pumping lightning into the thing, which cooked it, and now there's like fish stew in the ground.
Fish.
You're welcome, everyone.
Yeah.
Nice. So where are we? Are we still in the same place, or?
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
still in the same place.
place. Are there any other? So can we? Are we still fighting Aiden, or can we
Nope.
do anything now?
You can do it.
Can I ask? Did my spell work? Did my spell work? Did it kill those creatures? Do I have a kill count or?
No,
die.
no. So how we're gonna calculate experience like in the actual rules. So all of you are splitting the experience. So you all progress. You all progress
Yay,
equally.
Ariel! You take all the kills you want.
Yeah.
I don't care anymore. You take everything.
I actually feel better now because now we can just fight the way we fight,
Yeah.
and it's
so
equal.
much better.
Yeah. I think that was the point when they did 5th edition. I think that was the point. So everyone
Yeah,
can
no, that
progress.
makes more sense
Yeah.
because people have different
Yeah.
kind of.
I think back
setting.
in like 3.5 or Pathfinder, you if you kill something you get that experience. So
Yeah.
but
Did,
I could be wrong.
Did anyone die? Like, are all the prisoners still alive?
Yeah,
No, they're all still good.
they're all still good. Bob hasn't returned though.
No,
Uh-oh.
Bob's still gone.
Yeah.
we should do a rescue mission.
You actually have a mental link with Bob.
I do?
So you can try to feel for him.
Okay, let's do that. Let's see if Bob is
Go ahead and make a insight. No, go ahead and make an Arcana check first, and then an insight.
Okay, what do I roll? D20?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Arcana is intelligence.
Arcana is intelligence. So I've got... Okay. So that's +1. Okay. Okay.
Well,
17. 17 Arcana.
17. Okay.
Yeah.
You feel out into the rest of the ship, and you find the signature of Bob's undeadness. He's sort of, you can't tell where he is on the ship. He's on a lower level, but other than that, you can't tell exactly what he's doing. He's just sort of staying there.
Oh, so there's another level below us.
Yes.
Well, I mean, I sent him to find weapons, so that might be a good idea to go to where he is.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
But go ahead and roll. That was just you. That was the Arcana check. That was just you trying to track him. Now go ahead and roll Insight to see if you can tell what he's doing.
Do I add anything to insight?
Insight is intelligence. Nope, wisdom. Okay. Sorry, I keep making that mistake. Wisdom.
Okay. 4. I got a 4.
4. You cannot tell what he's doing. He's just staying around a certain area.
He's not moving. He's just
hitting his head against.
He's just like running into the weapons, getting stabbed every time.
So
I found him.
Maybe he can't get in. Well, it might be a good idea to go and find him if he's like.
Well,
in a
it's fair enough. I don't really want to go up deck anyway. But can we see any? Is the mist gone or is it still there?
It's still sort of there. It's a veil now. It's not quite as misty.
Okay, and we can't see any. Can I see any shadows in it or anything?
Not to your knowledge, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna walk past my spike growth. Wait, can I retract my spike growth now?
Well, you can end the spell. Oh, well, technically, I was a bad DM and I didn't make you roll concentration when you took damage, but that's fine. It's all for good storytelling. It's not that.
That makes you.
Yeah.
That makes you a good DM, not a bad DM.
Yeah, a good DM. I'll say you just end it. You can just end the spell.
Okay, I'll just end it. Well, first of all, I'll walk on the ceiling anyway, and then I'll end it. And I'll just jump.
You see the sort of twisted, split wood just sort of correct itself. It like just smooths itself out and connects back to each other and just becomes like flat planks again.
Cool.
Okay, so what do y'all want to do?
Go find a weapon.
Let's go find Bob.
Okay. You travel down this level. You go all the way to the end, and you don't see any stairs or anything whatsoever.
Wait, are the prisoners following us?
No, they're staying behind. Actually, in fact, just before you leave, the older male former naval officer sort of walks up to Bruiga and sort of requests the axe back silently, just holding out his head. May I?
Yeah, sure, here you go. Shove it into his hand.
Oh, thank you.
Like covered in fish juice.
I turn to him and I say, I suggest you come with us because we're going to a safer place for weapons.
How do we know it's really safer down there?
Well, to be quite honest with you, we don't really know, seeing as we just got attacked by some weird shark-looking creatures that kind of almost killed us. So let's just go and see how it goes.
You can either come with us or you can stay here with just one axe to defend yourself with.
And to be honest, with the shackles in mind, I think you probably got your best option with us.
Hold on. The half-orc sort of steps up and just like picks up one of the shards of the door that was there and just goes, "You go ahead. We can barricade ourselves in." And he just proceeds to sort of jam the plank of wood in the doorway.
So I just smile at Bruiger and Medborn, like, and then there were 3. Yeah, gonna go ahead. Do we surely after being there a week, do we know how to get to the lower deck?
Roll history.
Okay.
To remember.
Just like really forgetful, all 3 of us.
Right.
Natural 20.
How have we been here a week?
Natural 20. Okay, there's a trap door. A little, like about 10 feet from the actual tip of the ship on this level. There's a trap door with a set of staircase. It's kept closed because the ship cook has requested it to keep the food fresh.
Okay, let's go down the trap door. And I say to the prisoners, if you encountered trouble and just change your mind, you know where to find us.
Okay, so go ahead and roll investigation.
All of us, or just Joe?
Just Joe, because he's looking for the trapdoor.
Do I add anything to
He
investigation?
knows there's a trapdoor.
Intelligence.
Investigation is intelligence.
Okay, so that's 13.
13. Okay. It takes you a little while, about 20-ish minutes, but you manage to find the seams on the smooth, hardwood planks. You sort of take a little time to sort of pry it open, but you manage to open the trapdoor, and there's a set of stairs going down. There's some light coming out from inside, too.
All right, let's go, guys. I'll lead the way.
All right.
Cool.
You guys go.
How the hell did Bob get down there? Did he know about the trapdoor? Okay.
The undead are relentless, so by any means possible, when you give it a task, by any means possible.
Okay, then.
What'd you roll for investigation again? It was a natural 20.
For history check, I rolled natural 20. For investigation, I rolled 13.
13. Okay, yeah. You have no idea how Bob got found the trapdoor. Okay, so you guys go down to the lower level. It's much shorter. It's about Bruiga actually has to hunch over to sort of not bump her head on the ceiling.
Is it narrower as well, or?
Yeah, it is narrower. I'd say about 10 feet on each side. So it's much narrower. It's about 15 feet wide and about the ship's length long, so 60 feet long. But as soon as you get downstairs, immediately the smell of stored dried foods hit your nose, which is much better than what you've Joe disconnected.
Stew.
Yeah, much better than fish stew.
I'm licking it off my fingers.
Oh,
reminds me of childhood.
Very fishy.
Yeah, no, Cliff every now and then is like, whoop.
Throw up in my mouth a little.
There's barrels lining the walls, and you do hear a little bit of a clinking sound in front of you.
Bob.
So there's a doorway.
Is that you?
More clinking.
More clinking. Okay, so wait, there's a door in front. Sorry, did you say?
Yep.
Okay,
there's a door. There's a doorway.
A doorway.
Yeah.
But not a door.
Yeah,
so there's nothing.
So right now you're in some sort of storage room, but beyond that.
Where's Joe gone?
I don't know.
Because otherwise I'd. Well, okay. So let's
Whatever.
all go forward.
I'll play as him for now.
Let's go forward.
Okay, so you go forward, past the doorway, and you exit this storage area into what looks like some kind of cooking area. There's a sort of contained fire, a bit of a fireplace in the middle of it. Even though the ship is made out of wood, it doesn't seem to be burning any part of the ship. It's just contained within itself. And you see a sort of portly, dwarvish gentleman sort of just stirring a big pot. And he sort of looks up at you quizzically, like, "Hey, what's that racket going on upstairs?"
We just laugh in game. I laugh.
Do you not know what's going on?
I know that this stew isn't gonna get cooked if I don't do it. He just.
What kind of stew is it?
Is
it fish stew?
Why, it is. Very good palate you have there.
I stick my hand in it and I take some out and I lick it.
Oi, 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 oi! Wash your hands first. But
mine's better.
Don't really fancy fish stew, to be, if I'm honest with you.
Mine's better anyway. So
but
Dwarf, this might be an odd question, Dwarf, but have you seen a zombie with a slightly deformed mouth walk past you?
You know I have a
Covered in blood.
name, Lizard Man.
Oh.
We've been sailing for a week. I've been serving you food for a week. Alright.
Alright. Where's the weapons closet?
Weapons down the hall to the back. Are you looking for your friend? I figured he went to join the captain and the bosun.
You might want to protect yourself in some ways because there's kind of mutant sharks on this boat at the moment.
Mutant.
Yeah, they may
sharks.
have killed everyone on board except the prisoners.
He immediately drops his sort of stirring paddle, goes over to a set of barrels and starts uncorking them and shaking them and smelling them and looking at them. You haven't been drinking any of my rum, have you? Mutant sharks.
I thought he was gonna hide.
That's Bill. That's Bill
I-
shit.
I promise
Okay,
you,
well,
I wish that was the case, but right now we need some weapons in order to fight these shark things.
Well,
Yeah, what do you call this? And I like motion to me being probably, I assume, covered.
And
in,
then
like,
he
fish
moves over
guts.
to another set of cupboards and sort of looks in some jars, glass jars, with some questionably smelling greenery inside. He just goes, alright, I don't know what you've been taking, but weapons closet is down the hall to the back, like I said. Better not.
I sort of mutter fucking dwarfs and just keep walking down
Don't
the...
you fucking touch this. And he sort of buries it in his shirt, this jar of dried greenery.
Oh dear. Right, okay, so Cliff carries on going through.
Yeah, me too.
She kind of flashes her eyes at the dwarf and says thank you in a very charming way.
Aye.
Yeah, I'm very
Continue
charming.
stirring. You guys go down past this kitchen area, and the room drastically changes. It's almost like a fancy dining area. And you gather dining and living area, almost like a studio apartment. If you know what's a studio apartment, but yeah, from what you gather, this is probably the captain's quarters. And towards the back is a set of double doors that are sort of slightly ajar. There's light coming out, and you can hear clanking coming from inside. And you can hear sort of hushed tones going, just saying like, "Quiet. How do you get it to stop? I don't know."
Hello?
I'm just gonna go straight through and open the door.
You see the captain and the bosun they've both got crossbows and are aiming at the door. Oh, it's you. And
I go
you see
straight-
Bob literally trying to hold a handful of like axes and swords and spears and is just dropping everything and picking them back up and dropping more, stabbing himself a little bit, pulling it out.
Bob is MVP. He's the most valuable player.
Yeah.
Bob,
Can I?
Bob, listen to me. Take what weapons you can to the prisoners upstairs where we left, okay? Take them up.
Like some
Only the
weird
ones you can
child.
carry.
And he grabs another sword from like the rack and puts it in his pile and starts dragging them.
Oh my
Some of them are
God,
dropping and
Bob.
he's just shuffling just out the door. Cling, clang.
He's my favorite.
And then
Okay, can I,
after a
Bob,
moment, as
come
you,
back here.
Straight
Bob, come
up.
back, come
Oh,
back
sorry.
to us when you're done. Come back to me when you're done.
you hear just and a little
Yeah.
a little while later you just hear off in the distance just, "Oi, don't fucking trip all over the stew. Get away."
Can I go straight up to the captain
Yeah.
and can I actually grab, like, literally push her by her neck up against the wall?
Go ahead and make a strength check.
Oh shit! Just a second. I got wait. Yeah, 30. Oh no. Hang on. Wait, do I add my proficiency to that? No. Is it a saving throw I'm doing?
No. It's a
okay.
straight strength check.
Yeah. So just 13. So.
13. Okay. She tries to back away, but you just charge and slam your hand into her throat and push her up against the weapons rack. She's like, watch the weapons, as she like drops the crossbow to her side. What do you want? The bosun is aiming his crossbow. Oi, you take your hands off her right now.
I roar threateningly at the guy with the crossbow.
Roll intimidation. Ooh.
And I'm proficient in that, so that. Hold on. 18.
18. He rolled a 20. He sort of looks over to you and goes like, "Yeah, fuck off."
I want to stand in front of him. I'm not going to say anything. I just want to block with the tongue. And I want to stand right up against the crossbow, almost pressing the arrow into myself and just stare at him.
Okay.
You're so fucking.
Are you trying to intimidate him, or are you just doing it just?
I'm mainly just blocking her.
Okay.
If it's intimidating, that's fine. I'm just like.
He just looks up at you like, "I'll fucking shoot. I swear to the gods, I'll fucking shoot."
I like press into it a little bit. Press into the bolt.
You can see him like swallowing and sweating and just. Meanwhile, the captain being held up by Cliff is like, "What do you fucking want?"
I say,
flavor scum.
Business is business, lizard man.
Well, I think you should take your business somewhere else.
Can
Namely, off this fucking boat.
Can I carve his face in, please? I ask. And I take a dagger out.
To who? Who are you asking?
Harriet.
Cliff.
I asked Cliff.
Let's not be too hasty. We need some information from them first.
Look, they are Lauren and they are Lydanos, the twin cities. Their business is slavery. People wonder why their military is such a model, gold standard, but really it's anyone they can't court-martial efficiently. They just send off to slavery. Them and their entire family. We're just trying to earn a living.
How long have you been in this business?
She sort of pauses for a second. 5, 6 years.
You motherfucker! She Cliffertan like tightens her grip on
please,
her like.
Please.
I say we give her to the prisoners upstairs and let them decide what to do with her.
Nice.
What do you think, Bruiga?
I don't know.
Please, you don't know these waters. You need someone who knows these waters. Yeah.
Well,
obviously you survived what attacked us, but there are much worse things.
Then why don't you tell us who is attacking us upstairs?
They sound like
you drove us into this bit, sailed us into whatever.
It's the only.
I mean, if you know the water so well, why'd you come here?
It's the fastest route. All right, the men are expendable. And the less men in our crew, the more money Shanks and I get. Look, it was the fastest way, and I apologize if you've suffered any loss because of the Sehwagen, but
I grew up as slaves, you dickhead.
And that is very unfortunate.
Why did we not know who we were protecting on this ship?
That's not my problem. Look,
All right then.
look.
If
It
it's
was
not
it
your
was
problem,
your
then your life isn't my problem.
It was your employers who neglected to tell you.
Well, we've been on here for
They
a week,
were
and you didn't tell
They
us.
were well aware of our line of work.
I turn to the guard with the crossbow and I cast a charm person spell on him.
All right. What's the spell save DC?
So it's range 30 feet. I attempt to charm a humanoid I see within range. It must make a wisdom saving throw and does so with advantage if you or your companions are fighting it.
Okay, so 8 plus
If it
your 8 plus your charisma mod plus your proficiency. What is it?
8 plus 3 plus 3.
So 11, 14. Okay,
Yeah.
so I gotta beat that. 18.
Fucking hell.
He also has a very high wisdom.
Damn it.
Yeah. Okay. You try to cast Charm Person on him. He's aiming at Ruiga, sweating a little. You see him like sort of waver just a little, getting weak at the knees before shaking it off and looking at Ruiga. He sort of eyes you out of the corner of his eye a little bit, and then
I just smile.
just silently just looks back up at Bruiga.
I'm
Okay.
smiling at him.
I grab my short.
Sorry, Harriet, you go first.
I was gonna say I grab my short sword out and I don't attack, but I dig it slightly into the side of the captain, and I say to her, "You are going to tell us every single detail about how to get out of here, how to leave these things, and how to defeat them."
Look, every time we sail these waters, we're paid very handsomely, and that's why we can afford a new crew every time. We just hide and let the ship do its. Let the current take us. All right.
I turn to the guy with the crossbow and I ask him, "Did you know who you were working for?"
The crossbow guy.
Yeah.
He sort of eyes you in the corner of his eye, sort of just goes, "Well, the money bag's up the hill back in Vale Loren. Well, they're just called the company, right? They trade stuff. How the fuck
Your
am I
boss
supposed to know?"
your boss admitted that he was going to leave you all to die and just hide until it was over.
My boss. She was talking
Yeah,
about she was talking about the both of us. Yeah, the two of us hide every time we sail these waters.
So wait. You decide to hide every single time. So how do you even give what you're selling to, like, how do you keep your slaves alive if you're so so set on hiding every single time? I mean, what do you expect is going to happen? Surely they'll die as well.
Sometimes they die, yeah, but there's a thing called a contract, yeah, collateral, yeah. If the job's not
So
done,
your
we still get a
contract
little
does
bit of
not
money.
matter whether they die or not.
I mean, it matters. We don't get the full sum, but we still get, like, you know, a good percentage. You know what I mean?
You dickheads.
Yeah, external.
I feel like these are not good people.
External reasons and all.
You know what? I think you're right, Bruiga. I think you have something there, because I can tell just how disgusting these people are, and I don't think they should live, to be quite honest with you.
Please, you really need our help traveling the rest of the way. Besides, how do you even know that's the last of the Sahuagin?
We're very resourceful
we need
people.
your help.
We're very resourceful people. We can make it on our own. I think we should give these two back to the prisoners and let them decide.
I really wouldn't.
I just sent my zombie friend to them with a load of weapons, and a lot of them know how to use it.
Right, we gathered that. I served under one of them once.
Oh, well, he'll be very happy to see you then, won't he? Let's take him. Come on.
She's just sort of hangs her head and just, like, looks like she's given up. The
Crossbow guy, give me the crossbow.
Medball,
Mm-hmm.
we don't know our way around these waters.
That's right.
And none of us are amazing at sailing. I mean, we
That's
don't
right.
know what we're doing.
That's right.
That prison slave back up there. He sailed before. He knows about sailing. Maybe he knows these waters.
But what happens if he dies from these shark things? What happens then?
Would you rather sail under him or under the captain?
I wouldn't sail under anyone. I'm sorry. If they're going to sail us out of here, they're going to be under our watch and they're going to do what we tell them to do.
You really think you can trust them?
I think we could scare them enough in order for them to do what we want.
No, I know these sorts of people. They'll turn and run as soon as they get a chance.
I once cut off somebody's hand because it was the right thing to do, and I have a feeling we should cut off her hand as well. Cause
What?
May I cut off his hand? May I cut off her hand? It would be a pleasure. I have a personal vendetta against slavers, you see.
The crossbow guy sort of like turns and points his crossbow at you, Medbor. Look, right? If we're gonna get through this alive, right? We're gonna need both our hands so we can fight off whatever else is coming after the shark people.
Cliff looks at him and says, "Oh, I know a lot you can do with one hand," and winks at him.
Are you flirting with him right now?
No, I'm charmingly fucking with him.
I think very, very carefully before you pointed that at me, my friend.
Can I take the crossbow from him?
Go ahead and make a strength check.
Ah, yes, Free.
Strength. That would be 22.
Yeah, you just grab the crossbow. And he just sort of backs up into a corner, like, please, don't hurt me.
Mine
Do what you want to the captain. Just spare me. All right, spare me.
See what I
Do
mean?
what you
These
want to
people
the
are cowards.
I just wanted a crossbow.
Yeah, now you have the crossbow.
Swift, let me take my dagger, let me put some acid on it, and let me cut off the captain's hand, and then I'll do whatever you want.
Please, I swear, just I will get you through these waters safely. There are worse things than the Sahuagin. There are pirates and worse. Please.
We've dealt with
How much did the other guy know? How much did he actually know? How can we get around with him? And do we think these are expendable? Because to be quite honest with you, I don't really care if they live or die right now because they're kind of disgusting.
I say we take them to the prisoners and let them decide. We present our case, but ultimately, these people are at the mercy of the people they tried to sell into slavery.
All right then, and then Cliff gives Medball her short sword and says, "Put some acid on it then."
Oh, no, please.
I'm very happy. So I put some acid on the sword.
Okay.
I dip some of my.
I keep my hand on her throat so she can't go anywhere.
Please.
Okay.
Right.
My sword is all acid up. Let's see your hand.
And she tries to like hold it close to her chest and away from you.
Cliff, no pun intended, but can you give us a hand?
All right then. So I grab her arm and try and pull it away from her. Do I have to do a strength check?
Yeah, go ahead. Oof.
Medball, I'm sorry, it was a 3.
Oh, that was a 15. She holds it steadfast against her chest. Just no, please,
Okay.
please.
I'm going to do an intimidation on the captain, and I'm going to say to her, listen, it's either your hand or your tongue. Make a choice.
Roll intimidation.
We are so all kinds of fucked up right now.
I know, it's great, isn't it?
Brieg is just like casually there with a crossbow, like, woo!
I'm checking it out. I'm like, yeah, I've got a new crossbow. Great.
Bruiga, what do you think
15.
about
15.
this?
15. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. She looks at you. Just holds out her hand, gingerly looking away.
Ah, there's
Okay.
a good captain then.
I raise my sword, I give a little laugh, and I say, are you ready?
She doesn't respond. She's just
And then I
hyperventilating.
swing, and I cut off her hand.
I thought you were gonna swap and say I just stab her in the face.
There, she lets out a blood-curdling
It's like-
cry. She holds the stump, her hand now laying on the floor. She holds the stump, just sort of cupping it, trying to pull away from Cliff's grip.
Cliff looks at her and just goes, were you right or left-handed? I can't really remember.
She doesn't reply you. At this point, the bosun is sort of just pressed up against his corner, like, you monster!
Oh, we're the monsters.
Let's take them
Debatable.
to the prisoners then. Let's take them to the prisoners.
No, please. I'll give you anything. Come on. Just take the captain's life. Yeah? I'll tell you anything. I'll tell you everything I know.
Okay, what do you know?
What do you want to know?
Everything you know.
About what?
You know what? I don't like snitches. And I never have liked snitches.
May I kill him too, Cliff? May I?
I think you've had enough fun already.
Oh, come on! I've still got a lot of acid in. Let's take him. Let's take him to the prisoners.
Please, you need me. Just, please. At this point, just in the interest of time, you hear a low sort of chuckling coming from outside the room, just to.
Oh, for fuck's sake, what now?
Shit.
Oh, that's just the ship seer, our healer. Yeah. Don't mind her. Just
What?
spare us. The ship's healer. I mean, people die, people get sick. You need a healer.
Chris, the way I see it, the only person we really need right now is the captain, so let me just cut this bloke's head off.
Sorry, but if someone's laughing like that behind our door, we might need all the help we can get.
At that point,
He's not going to help us. He's going to turn on us the second he's got a chance.
At that point, you hear a as the air sort of shifts, and you turn around. You see what looks like a high elf female standing at the doorway, just sort of semi-seductively, just leaning up against the wood. And then, but as she steps forward, which looks almost like she's floating, there's no sort of bob to her step. You see her image sort of flash, and you see like almost like an after image of like a really ghastly after image, like she's an old woman, but you know, like eventually it just settles on her younger form, and as she steps forward, like, I really would spare him. He is the key to getting through these waters safely.
Fuck off.
What moisturizer do you use?
As she looks at you, Cliff. Funny. And she walks over to Shanks, the bosun, pulls out his arm and rolls his sleeve back, and you see a giant pea. What's the word? branded
Tattoo?
branded,
Oh, branded.
into his arm.
Pirate.
No.
No.
I don't know.
Every time he gives us safe passage. See, he's quite friendly with the captain. What's he called? Shit. Oh, with Captain Harmon, who sails these Halvansk waters. So if I were you, I would keep him alive. Or as alive as possible.
You call this safe passage? Everyone else is dead.
Ah, the Sahuagin. There's no way of avoiding them. They're just like rabid dogs, you see.
You're going to leave us to die as well.
I only conduct my services when I'm asked to. You never asked.
Who the fuck are you?
I am Kamala. Ship seer, healer, priest, support, counselor.
You're a servant of them, aren't you?
So we need to keep him. Do we need to keep our captain too?
Well, she's a familiar face to the pirates too, so there's no harm in keeping her either.
You know what? I think we should take her advice. Otherwise, I mean, what else has she got to lose? It's not like she's gonna make this up.
It could be a trap.
We're already on a boat with bloody mutant sharks and slaves upstairs. I don't think it's a fucking trap.
Mutant sharks, we know what they want and we know how to kill them. We know nothing about this woman.
Well,
I just like
she's an elf.
traveling. I just like going from here to there.
Where
seeing
are
the
you
world.
from?
Oh, you wouldn't have heard of it.
I don't trust her.
As you say that aloud, she sort of to Bruiga and Cliff, she looks like she's just staring forward, but to Medbor, it looks like her head is rotating 180 degrees, and she's just looking at you, her back facing you, but her head looking straight at you, and like her image just sort of, her skin starts to shrivel and become wrinkled, her hair starts to become wet and almost seaweed like as she looks at you. Her eyes become sort of greenish, bright green, emerald green, and she looks at you.
I point Cliff's sword at her and I say, "Get away, demon."
You can
Seems trustworthy.
you can scream all you want, but ain't nobody gonna believe you.
Why do you sound like you're from Texas?
She's got soul! She's got soul! Oh my god. We don't see this or hear this, right?
No, you do not. And
Yeah, okay.
that is where we'll end our session today.
Oh,
good,
you
juicy
fucking
cliffhanger.
bastard.
Yeah. So I guess this one shot will become a two-parter.
Two shot.
Yeah.
A two-shot.
Because we
So
take too
sounds
long making rolls to kick these.
So was it next Tuesday we were planning?
That's what I was planning.
Okay, cool.
Will Babs
I need
be able
to
to join us next time?
Hopefully.
Will we-
Babs won't, right?
But-
Because she's working.
Yeah, she's working. I mean, for the sake of continuity, I mean, yeah, they could join if they can, actually. Yeah.
I don't
If you
know
can find a
if
way,
Yeah, I feel like-
story to get in there.
Patrick could turn into like a dolphin and he just swims out.
Yeah.
I'm-
Yep.
Seems legit.
Yeah. But yeah, so let me just do the closing. For those of you who are watching, which I believe is none of you live, but for those of you who are who will watch this
There's nobody.
afterwards, thank you for watching. All the nice good stuff, all the doobly doos are on the bottom left. So for lots of updates, follow me on Twitter. That's at AidenChan. If you guys start having Twitters, I'll start putting them on the little doobly doo too.
But I think I put one tweet ever.
Yeah, follow me on Twitch. That's twitch.tv/AidenChanMusic. We will be hopefully streaming Roll Check Die regularly every Tuesday morning at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. And I stream Critical Role music. All the show schedule is on my page. So follow me, consider donating. And back episodes of Roll Check Die will be posted on my YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/c/AidenChanMusic. But once again, thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.